everyone. Welcome back to Rimworld. Yes, we are here. Our spaceship has returned. Our colony is safe for now. I'm actually going to stop some of this stuff being built for a second because we have got some new turret mods installed that I don't really know how they're all going to work, but we're going to find out. After last time, where we found there was a little bit of a broken, a problem with one of the mods that I used for a lot of our defences. So we're going to have some new stuff to be built. We are going to have some new things, as you can see here. I have a new EMP turret option, which we are going to place down. I don't really know how a lot of these are going to work, so I'm kind of going to place some of these, and we'll see what happens. We have these drum turrets, which I'm hoping will effectively replace the big double auto cannons, but we're going to find out on that one. And then I have some of these things here that I think this one looks quite powerful. That might replace some of these side turrets. I'm going to try and sort of place some of these down, and we're going to figure out what's good and what isn't, essentially. Noodle Brain, thank you very much for the donation to start us off here. Oh dear, there's a heat wave going on that's not helpful. But Cray has made a masterwork animal bed. Fantastic, well done. Thank you very much, Legend. Impossible Alex. So it turns out XCOM 2 is, in fact, the biggest time sink I've ever seen. So you play the normal version, you get better at the game. I'm struggling with the big flying torso boss guy. It is a brilliant game. I mean, it truly is an excellent game. You're not wrong. It is one hell of a time sink. Honestly, I can't remember. I can't remember who that is and how to help you with that one. But yeah, it's one hell of a time sink. It's a bloody good game, though, I have to say. Highly, I always highly recommend XCOM 2. It's a lot of fun, but yeah, really can be a big time sink. There's also the Long War, I don't know if it's still updated or how it's gone. But there's a couple of mods that add loads to the game, and then it becomes a really long, big time sink, although fantastic fun. But yeah, is it a bigger time sink than Rimworld? I don't know. Can be. Honestly, it's depends, but I say it's up there. It really isn't drastically far off Rimworld at times, is XCOM, especially when you start getting it heavily modded as well. And bear in mind, I haven't played XCOM 2 for many years. There's probably a whole bunch more mods out there for entertainment. So yeah, there we go. Good luck with your XCOM 2 adventures. Drake thinks bits, saying let's pray for no more shuttle problems. I mean, fingers crossed. Potentially some new, better defences after last week's roll. That is the hope. We're going to get these turrets built. These things do 15 damage, right? But they are basically, it says here, allows for almost continuous fire. So my hope is it's 15 damage, but 15 damage, very quickly. This thing does more damage per shot. However, that's firing, I think that's 211 rounds a minute, and this thing is firing at... Doesn't tell me. Does it tell me? No. Unhelpful. Well, I wanted to... Not sure then. Some amounts. But I believe this thing here fires faster and or more. We'll see what these turrets here do. These things look like they hit quite hard. 32 damage a shot. Yeah, chain-driven autocannon sounds like a good... Oh dear. There we go. I have to have a sneeze for good luck and all that, but yeah, sounds like a good, useful thing. I mean, I could place these back here, the military-grade turrets. They are good. However, Oh, Psychic Soothe. How very nice of you, game. We've still got the tanks on the way back. Can we... Oh, I completely forgot these ones are being... Oh, these ones were being ambushed by a bloody raccoon, weren't they? Something, I don't know. Is this really all the ambush was? Forgot about this. I'm not gonna lie, game. I'm not really sure that was. It was 42 points worth of raccoons against 2 tanks. Yeah. I think we could have auto-completed that. Oh, we should probably deconstruct that and place EMP turret down the bottom at least. Probably chop down that tree and get that out of the way. You know what, we can also... Do we spend some time making like this bit of the base look good? Don't know. We'll see. Oh, Tommy, you know better. You know better than throwing a party, because you know what's going to happen when we throw a party. Things go terribly wrong for us. MG, thank you very much for the bits. Same Rimworld. Indeed, it is a Wednesday. Does not feel like it's been a week, honestly. Does not feel like it's been a week. But it is Wednesday, which does mean it's Rimworld time. Harlequin, thank you for the bits. Saying evening, everyone. Alex, Cats, and Apollo. Ho, everyone, as well. I presume that's supposed to be hope and not just calling us all hoes. I just got those setting up. A Rust server. Oh my god, I thought I was laughing about how bad we both are at it. I've never played Rust. I've seen... I know of Rust. I've seen people play it. I've watched some YouTubers have played it. But yeah, never played it myself. I've... Like, the whole survival games, that sort of whole genre of games, I liked... Ark. I liked Ark because there were dinosaurs, and that's about the only one I really liked. The others just haven't interested me as much, particularly. You know, the likes of Rust being one of them. But yeah, I know of the game. Good luck. There's the Tasmanian Devil just grabbed the eggplants out of someone's bedroom. Blindas, were you just leaving the... Blindas, or was I not sure who it was? Someone was just leaving food in their bedroom. You can't leave food in the bedrooms. You know, if you leave food in the bedrooms, an animal is going to eat it. Probably Eve. But yeah, at least that the animal that did pick it up was actually being a good pet and carrying it back. What are you carrying? Oh, you're carrying around 12 steel for no reason. Sure, the LFA is... Have they changed the... I swear that, like, the sprite for the Mally's got an update. I might just be blind, but that's now suddenly a lot more Mally than it... I swear it was before. I swear it was more like akin to the Rimworld dogs. I mean, it's very cool and I approve. It's that Caleb the Third, it is. But yeah, it may have happened at some point and me not realised. Might have been like that for a while and me be blind, but... Climber, I'm aware the rec room is a bit crowded. I mean, admittedly, they didn't all have to pour in there. The plan is all of this is going to be the new rec room up here. We're going to have the hotel here, and then we're going to have a huge new rec room here for everybody's partying needs and all that. So yeah, temperature. If we have actually, no, let's put these up this way so that I can have them symmetrical, because that will please me. We will vent in here. We will have heaters in here, and that should... hold on. Let's just build it a bit better. And that should do the job there. Yes, the the buildings are cute. That is largely because Rimworld is very difficult to build anything other than cubes or rectangles. In the Odyssey, I think it's Odyssey update had you can now build diagonal walls, but because everything is blocks, it's sort of a waste of space. And to be fair, if you think of your house, or wherever you might be watching from here, how often are our rooms not some sort of cube shape? Because, you know, not many, I'm not going to say none, but not many rooms have walls that aren't straight. I mean, the room I am now in currently is slightly rectangular. I mean, it's got a slight cutout for the doorway, I guess. But, you know, there's no curved, there's no diagonal walls here. I'm now trying to think if I have any in my house. I don't think any of the houses I've had lived in the last however many years. No, in fact, of all the houses I haven't lived in, I don't think any have had any. So you know, it's quite likely that you're going to have cube/rectangular rooms. So there you go. Tarot has been calmed down by Janeway, of course. Janeway is very good with the colonists. When everything else in this colony is, you know, working relatively smoothly. We have food being produced. We have drugs being produced. Because, of course, we need that. I should probably get because we want to sell the drugs. We'll get an orbital trade beacon up in here at some point. Because, you know, money. Money is good. We also want to do something about the lighting. Maybe we... Oh. Yeah, let's you know... damn it. I'm going to have to do that, because otherwise it's going to annoy me. We shall illuminate the room nicely. And that's fine, and then we will have wall lights in here for everyone. It has been a very long time since we have had a hotel. A long time since we have had guests. I have not had a single one in this playthrough. I think we had a hotel in the last playthrough, didn't we? Vaguely. I think we built it into the mountain, didn't we? I think we had a hotel room there. Cool. Lombo wants to do some research. I was going to do some research. No, I don't think I've got anything new to research. I did have a quick look when I loaded the game up. I loaded the game up to make sure the mods hadn't completely obliterated and broken anything, and they hadn't. Well, there's a gun turret we can get. Okay, M2HB. Effective against infantry, lightly armoured vehicles and simple fortifications. 20 damage, 600 rounds a minute. Okay, that's okay. I want one of those as well. Let's try and get some of them going. Now, I mean, I am hoping we will see some enemies, because I kind of want to see how powerful these turrets are, and we've got no other way of testing them. Not like we can go and I haven't got the mod where we can piss someone off on the radio and have them raid us. But, you know, Dario wants food, which is, you know, it's fine. It's okay. It's 49 degrees. I'm pretty sure at this temperature I would go and find an AC unit and stand in front of it and not move. Yeah, no, this would be far too warm for me. That's for sure. I would not fare well in this. Are the freezers holding is a better question. Barely is the answer. Can you deliver stuff? We need that freezer built ASAP. Or that AC, so we can have a chance at keeping that room cool, because I don't want to lose a bunch. We've got a lot of food. I don't want to lose a lot of food. Basically. Caleb was a bit saying at this temperature I'd nick the shuttle and fly to the polar ice cap. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it would not be good. This would not be good. This would be quite the struggle for me. Where else do we have freezers? That oh, that freezer's terrible. That freezer is not holding at all. So we need to get that freezer going. That one there is barely holding. Let's build another one. Again, it really is just a... I mean, okay. At least while the freezers aren't holding fully, it's not shot up to like 20 degrees in here. We're gonna need more. We might need more than that. I mean, considering we have got... I mean, this would be 8 AC units. Oh, wait, maybe bigger concern is how are the nuclear reactors doing? I'm worried about food, but if this goes wrong, food will be the least of our problems. Yeah, there'll be many more problems. It does look like the reactors are holding currently. We can do that. We can do that, and then we can run a power conduit under there. I mean, we might as well just connect to the grid on that part. No reason not to. Keeping an eye on that temperature. That's fine. Let's find sound that we need alarms. Wait, hold on. Change colour. That one. I feel like that's fitting. Someone fix it. No, you're not going. You're not doing the fix it. Look, right. The coolers. Firebird is on the case. Firebird, maybe hurry. You know, reactor problems. Go before. It's not even temperature related either. That's all out worrying. And nothing to do with the temperature of the damn thing. It just had a slight breakdown. It's killing the cabbages. I mean, we do have a lot of food. Thankfully, it's not a complete disaster. But we need to get that fixed. Maybe having the crops so close to the reactors, not an ideal situation. Oh, Kasumi is on a flirting frenzy. Oh dear. Alright, we can go back. All is fine. All is safe here in the nuclear reactor room. I mean, Firebird has got the heavy marine armor and stuff, so maybe they've got some radiation protection going on there. But, yeah, that was not ideal. Oh, bugger. Those are normal coolers, not over-the-wall cooler. We very much need someone build that quickly, because that's made an absolute mess of things. The dog's eating the baby food. Lexus. Bloody mallies. Okay, we have got Browning. Anything here? I mean, we can maybe... Sure, let's just research some more weaponry stuff. This thing here might need a couple more. I mean, this is really just sort of like a in case of emergency upgrade. Although Squirrel makes a good point, actually. Yeah, having crops next to the reactor does give us a good early warning that things are going slightly wrong. I didn't really think of that, but you are not wrong. That is a good system in many ways. It'll start telling me. It starts telling me that something's gone wrong because all the plants die very quickly. So yeah, I guess there is an advantage to that system. There is an advantage to that system. Calgot is correct. Yes, double wall in the freezers would help. However, my base is long since been committed to being this this way. It's all built up in such a way. Should I do that in future? Maybe. For this base, I think that would be very difficult now to pull off without a large rebuild. Which, yeah, I am probably not going to bother with at this point. Just, if in doubt, shove more AC units in. Should keep an eye on our power situation, if I'm honest. I feel like there is a chance we're going to start losing. We got so, we're powering so much things. We might need some more reactors at some point. I mean, it's possible. It's possible we will need more reactors. What a terrible shame. It's not like we don't have the money for more reactors. We are wiring up the new building. Well done, Caleb. Oh, the lights have come on. Fantastic. Right. The rooms are lit. The hotel is definitely going to be the nicest thing we've built for a while. There is Caleb says yes. One of the colonists is bound to become the Hulk. I'm fine with that as long as it's, as long as they still fight for us when they need, when we need them. I'm cool with this. This is a good plan. Definitely don't sound like the evil, the evil, I don't know, military character in every superhero film that's happy to irradiate a few people and hope you get a super soldier out of it. I mean, on Rimworld, yeah, I probably would. I could probably, people would probably volunteer, if I'm honest. If I said that. Right, LaForge, I have not sorted you out on the list of things, but we need to go and drag you to there. You were a new recruit? When did we recruit you? Who are you? I don't even remember you. I don't remember. Harlequin, thank you very much for the gifted sub. That went to Caleb. A rollcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed. Right, there. All of these doors are open. I'm going to have to shout at LaForge. Right, you can have. You can go there. And the other, where the hell are they going to go? Here? I think. Just try and get them out of the bloody spaceship. They always do. It is traditions at this point. What can you do? Donut then, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 24th month for 2 years. Thank you so much for the continued support. A roadcast salute to you. Hopefully we're done from chat. Also Drake, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Likewise, a roadcast salute to you from chat. Thank you very much for the many gifted subs over over the time. Oh well, the two new recruits have started to have a fight. Vavavoz spoke badly of LaForge's animal training skills. Are either of you any good with animals? No. You're both useless. The most pointless fight I've ever witnessed between the two newest members of the colony. I guess they might have come in at the very end of last stream. We did recruit from the slave ship, so they might have come from that. And I guess that's where you came from. Yeah. Sorry, dramatic moment just as I was about to sneeze and I couldn't. Oh, well, clicked off that one. Viking and Mickey, I believe. Did they break? I don't think they broke up, though. No, they're still together. However, Mickey proposed and Viking said no, but they have not broken up. So, It could be worse. It could be worse. I should probably build. I mean, the final of the bedrooms that I have. I guess that I have planned out for this section. Because after this, we're going to have to build a whole new... Oh, I don't want to have to do it, but we would have to build a whole new... like, residential block, if you will. I believe it was pastel green. I'm going to go with that, and I might be wrong, but it'll be fine, I am sure. Let's do that. We will build some concrete down here. We will build a path down there. I guess we will build a path down this bit. I don't know if it's ever likely to get used, but you know, it is possibly one of the more aesthetically pleasing bases I've built, I reckon. Legend, thank you very much for the donation. I say good evening, Alex. First, how are you doing this evening? I am doing well. I'm doing good. Not done much today. It's been one of them days. It's been one of the days of trying to edit some stuff and things not quite working, and yeah, here we are. Secondly, what are my characters' romance chances? Have they improved from minute? Or from minute, sorry. Finally, and most importantly, always praise the cube. No, we do not praise the cube here. We cannot praise the cube. It was too dangerous. Halogen, what are your eyes? I'm going to say now, I'm not expecting them to be good. Maybe you will surprise us here. Let's go have a look, shall we? Not strong. Janeway. Everybody wants to get with Janeway, basically, is what we have seen. Seen continually. Are their chances still immense? Oh yeah, they're very high with everybody, basically. They've got the pick of the colony, yet have not decided on, have not gone for anybody. They are just happy living their life. Cowbell, thank you very much for the donations there. Good morning, Alex. It is a typical Kiwi summer at the moment. The rain is lovely and warm. It has rained all day here. Has not been warm or lovely. Neither of those words would be describing the day currently. But thank you very much for the donation. Do we have a cowbell? I don't think we have a cowbell in the colony. As far as can I just search? Don't know whether this actually works. Oh, we do have a cowbell. Right, okay. I could not remember whether we did or not. And we do. This is I forgot about this. I forgot. I haven't really used the search feature for that. But yeah, see, we have such a big colony. Makes sense. Got a lot of Barnix going on. Should probably check on the old... Why is there blood everywhere? Oh, I'm going to guess there's people going to the... to there. How are these prison cells? They are... Okay, prison cells are actually remarkably comfortable, all things said and done. Yeah, there we go. Anonymous gifter, thank you very much for 2 gifted subs. One that went to Jonathan Archer and one that went to 709. Are these, I'm not sure, are these more Star Trek characters? I don't know either of them. Got no ideas on that whatsoever, so I'm going to guess they probably were, but I don't know. Raticus, thank you very much for the bits. Saying scientists have been trying to combine crab DNA with that of cheetahs. Things went sideways very quickly. Oh. I feel like I want to give you a boo, but it's also quite good. Nice, it's good. I'm not going to give you a boo on that one. I'm going to guess these two had a fight. Hammond insulted Blindars's honesty. Yep. Well, that's understandable, really. That's then they got punched for that one. Can't say I blame them completely there. Right. Build copies. Let's do that. That should hopefully work. So if we have these at... Oh god, which way round did we want it? We did want them at different temperatures, and I don't remember which way. I think we want the heaters here at 19 and the ACs at 21. Oh. Don't delete that. I want that. That should be fine. Right, let's go. We can leave it on play. I don't actually have to pause the game currently. We should have ergonomic beds, the 3 components each. I have thousands of components, so don't have to worry about that. Shall we? Sure, let's learn how to make laser weapons. Why not? At the end of the day. So let's get these bedrooms all kitted out. We will be able to have... Oh, what am I doing? We'll be able to have a great many guests in these. At least that's the hope. Do we want... I should put normal end tables in here. Now, I don't actually know whether one end table would give the buffs, but I'm more doing this, again, doing this for aesthetic reasons. Let's put these big wardrobes in here. Shall keep our colonists busy, although admittedly I don't know if I want them building in this current weather. It is... Okay, it was 32 degrees. That's more tolerable. I mean, I wouldn't like it, but I could live with 32 degrees outside temperature. Like I have lived with that. You know, that is tolerable for me. Is that okay? That's all gone. Like it's kind of all sorted itself out, really. In fact, the coffee's not even necessarily that much of a problem. I don't even know if this will go off. I think it will just turn back to regular coffee rather than iced coffee. Not that I don't feel like I'd want to eat it particularly, but eat it, drink it, you know what I mean. But yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, I've already had these sprinklers. I don't know if they really do much, but what do you do? Okay, it might do something. Honestly, not sure. I mean, yeah, 32 degrees, very warm. Would be uncomfortable. Lot more tolerable than 40-something degrees that it was a few minutes ago. You know, it balances itself out, right? Now, do we need any more turrets down there? I think the kill box... Oh, what? That's never been... Someone go and... Oh, don't tell me that. No, they are all unrestricted. Is someone going to pull down that turret? Because I want to go and build a EMP cannon down there. Who do I need to shout at? Petrolhead, you are literally the first I have come to. No, you aren't constructor. Gadrius, you are. Pull that down so I can build a big EMP turret. Say a big EMP, but we can hopefully build an EMP turret that'll help us deal with mechs. They are the probably biggest threat to us. The scary thing with the mechs, of course, is that mechs do not morale break with the people. Where are my tanks? Are they sleeping, or have they just... I don't know. They haven't moved for a while, which is concerning, to say the least. Now, what do we want? I'm just thinking, what do we want in this rec room? I mean... hyperscreen TV. Yes, the hyperscreen is the most important thing in any rec. I feel like we're going to need a hyperscreen TV. We'll get some sofas. The tanks are being very French and are on strike. I say they're asleep for now, and we will check back tomorrow and make sure the damn things are moving. I feel like we've had this problem with them before. I think they might have set off. I think maybe the destination didn't save for them. So when I reformed the convoy, it didn't have a destination to go to. But I don't know how to get them to... That's how to do it. Right, okay, I think that's what they did. Ooh, what is this? Ooh. Fleeb Tyrion of Magister of Trade. It's a very fancy title. Has sent us a message. Apparently, he's taking base in a nearby camp, have raided their caravans. The camp is controlled by them. Fleet is to destroy the camp. Ooh, 15 Yitakin guards. We could get a salvaged laser shotgun and a sniper rifle. Some gold, whatever's in the camp. We could get Zippy. Is Zippy any good? Not really. I mean, they're all right. Maybe we'll get our tanks back and see. I mean, we can, of course. We have a spaceship. We could fly the space. I actually think the tanks are more efficient, really, than flying the spaceship over there. Let's face it. The tanks are. The tanks can bring a lot of firepower, basically. And in some ways, I would rather have the, massive amounts of firepower than quick travel. Right, let's get some aircon. Let's get some heaters. Let's get vents to make that tolerable. We make sure new bedrooms do get the ergonomic beds at least. It's sure, whatever that'll do. Then we want the dressers here. We make nice, comfortable bedrooms for everybody at the end of the day. Harlequin, thank you very much for the gifted sub. A rollcast to you. Firebird, thank you for the bits. Say, hey, Alex, how are you? Can I have an update on all my characters? We can have. I mean, you went into the dangerous reactor. You fixed the broken reactor. Apparently, you're hungry. Your clothes are crap. Why are your clothes crap? What's broken? Well, then take off your bloody... If you're complaining about your poor quality shoes, take damn things off. Jesus. But yeah, I mean, things are alright for Firebird. Romance chances, 13%. Not awful. What else? Gordon. I think Gordon was doing alright last I saw. They're married now. The chance with Nokia Sphere if they want to. Oh, Gordon is probably going to give birth. Did I sort out your bedroom by any chance? I have no idea. Possibly. Yes, we did. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, you're going to have there's going to be a child soon. Nokia Sphere. Where is Nokia Sphere gone? That's Noodle. That's the one we wanted. Nokia Sphere is doing pretty well, relatively happy, couple of minor scars. Romance chances 18% with Hammond. Damn. Hammond is in the hospital having got in a fight, but otherwise is doing all right. It looks like Hammond and Nokia Sphere do have a chance together. And of course Belisarius is in a tank driving home currently. So there we go. Well, the tanks don't need refueling. The tanks are they're just asleep. They will arrive here tomorrow. They've got plenty of fuel. Hammond's started another... Hammond, didn't you two go into the hospital for fighting each other? Wasn't that... Blindas called Hammond a bee. I'm not sure that's... I mean, obviously it is an effective insult. But they literally got out of bed to start a fight. Oh, Michael the Kiwi. Going. Are you okay? I don't even know how you hit a trap. What were you even doing down there? Michael, why were you there? Maybe one of the turrets broke down? Probably. Would be my my best guess. So, there we go. Bloody Colonist, they're always up to something. Alright, do I want any... Oh, I was going to put... Do you reckon? I reckon it would work. I reckon we put an EMP turret up here as well. I want to try and stop the mechs. Oh, you meant refuel tanks to get the enemy. To be fair, I want the tanks to get back because people inside the tank aren't doing great because they've got to sit in the fumes for days at a time, and tanks aren't that well vented. We need to... Kasimi, why are you eating in Dylan and Climbers' bedroom? Why is Climber... Well, I mean, okay, Climbers' table's there, I guess, but... Timmy's also decided to just go in there and eat in their bedroom. I mean, not gonna lie, I feel kind of sorry for Climber here, who has had a bit of a disturbed sleep. And it's cold because they're a impet. They always want the temperatures to be hotter. That's 100 horsepower. Okay. I wondered what that was running about. There's good old Dirk. He's on the run, going to deliver some steel somewhere, but it's fine. Okay, no one's sleeping in there. Fantastic. Firebird, thank you for the bits. We're saying is the warlord should be doing driving a tank. I mean, yeah, you and Secure, although you apparently are asleep, so maybe Rustback is driving now. Are you okay? I can't really tell. Oh, you're not okay. Ooh, do we? We are right next to the blue moon, which doesn't feel great. I'm kind of thinking maybe we park, shuttle them out, and bring in a recovery team. Yeah, we've just lost. There are 2 down. There are 2 down. That toxic build-up wasn't that bad when we drove there, but because that is bad. Okay. I mean, the drive is largely dealt with. Petrolhead, can you fly the shuttle? Oh yeah, you can fly the shuttle. Right, recovery team. Tommy, Caleb, Picard, Dylan. Let's go. You will fly the tank. You will drive the tanks back. You will fly in the shuttle to get to them. Legend, thank you very much for the donation. As I was working in my insulated attic during the 2020 lockdown, I have a very high temperature tolerance. I didn't realise temperature until I saw the thermometer reading 53.2. Jeez, I don't know what country you're from, but that's very extreme. Yeah. That is very, very extreme indeed. I couldn't do that. I'm not good with heat in the slightest. So yeah, my office can used to get quite warm, like regularly. high 30s, but that's why I got an aircon unit. And high 30s was horrible. Okay, everybody is here. Let's go. Operation Rescue is a go. We will. Oh. Not Lado. I really wish I knew why, that when they're repairing clothes, they are literally just like locked in the zone. Alright. The shuttle has arrived. Okay. I guess we can just undraft people. Right, set to load. Okay, we'll load them too. I mean, we'll load all of them, and Petrolhead, you can get in there as well. Okay. Apollo 13 is loaded with cargo and can launch when ready. Caleb and Dylan are having a nap, but that's fine. Oh, we did not. Set to load. Could you load them in as well? You know, take the guns back with you. What's that? Oh, the Humvee. Kind of cool. Completely useless, but kind of cool. Anything else fun on this map worth? Ooh. Like a big truck. Okay, Apollo 13 is ready to launch. Let's go. This will be a... yeah, this was the emergency evac. I'm so glad that we can do this. It's such a useful feature to have. The fact that we can actually do that. So now, if we go over here, shuttle is on the way. Do I have to? Maybe we... Oh no, did I load the wrong one? Oh no, Tommy's only initial. I don't know why Tommy's is initial, but that's fine. They will be back home quickly. Just making sure every vehicle had a gunner. Alright, you go there. Shuttle has arrived home. Maybe rescue them. You can also rescue them. Right, good stuff. Everyone is home. Everybody is safe. Rusmak, why are you... Okay, yeah, you were one of the soldiers. So it was Rusmak, Sakura, Belisarius and Kirk are the ones that I believe have just come back from there. It's fine. Everybody is back, and we can drop off their guns as well. Kick out the Bren and the RPD. The tanks are rolling. I mean, it is an arduous journey for the tanks, to be fair. Colonists have been saved. Everyone is fine. So, everyone is pretty set here. Okay, it'll be alright. I did miss your bits earlier because things were kicking off. Thank you very much for the bits from Odyssey. Jonathan Archer was captaining the very first Starship Enterprise in the show Enterprise set over 100 years before Kirk. 709 is a former Borg drone who joins the crew of the Voyager halfway through the show. There we go. I am learning more about Star Trek. Stuff I did not know. So yeah, there we go. Thank you for informing me. It was anybody, I think, makes a good point. Yeah, maybe this like pollution that we're driving through is causing grief for the tanks. You are right. Maybe when they were stuck there while I was messing about with the when I hadn't sent them, when I'd done the mission. Maybe that might have been what caused it to be. Well, yeah, I mean, they're not enjoying this trip, but either way, they are moving now. The Harlequin for the pits. So yeah, it's going to be one of the unnamed animals, Captain Scarlet, if possible, please. We can indeed. I have animals that are, I think, still to be here. We've got plenty of German shepherds. Right. Oh, hello. You've got an archer, a berserker, 3 archers, and 4. I mean, okay, it's a trader. You've got 5 cats, 2 camels, 5 crows. What a weird collection of stuff. I just want to get out of the toxic stuff. If I'm honest, I just want to be clear of the toxins, and then, you know. Also, I doubt you'd have anything useful for us to trade with. Right, sorry, we were going to get. Right. We should all fit. There we go. Captain Scarlet. Welcome as one of the many pets of our family. And the pets, but look at this. There's a cheetah carrying the wood to somewhere. I don't know where it's going with it exactly, but okay, it's stacking it neatly. That is. I mean, we want them to be neat. Halogen, thank you very much for the donation. I say I'm from the UK. There's also the time I almost got a heat stroke because my head was right next to a radiator and didn't realise it turned off. Jeez. Yeah, the 53 degrees in a. I mean, depending on like the sun all day or whatever. I know how horrific the lofts can get in these in these houses. But yeah, that is quite crazy. That is quite crazy, I must say. But bad puns. My granddad would never throw anything away. But he died in the war holding on to a hand grenade. Oh, dearie me. That's going to be a boo. You are very, very deserving of your boo right there. So, yeah. I thank you for the donation, but you are deserving of a boo. Oh, you are okay. There were bits from earlier. So we got LaForge last week. So requesting, yes, Scotty, sure, why not? Here we go. We will just have the whole Star Trek. What are you going to be? You are probably not the worst fighter. I'm going to keep that one. You are going to be a cook. Do I call it? I can't remember my own naming scheme now because I haven't. Do we have them cook or chef or something? I don't remember. No, we do have a chef. And actually, it is their job title already, but that's fine. Okay, you can do that. You will be like a non. You're unlikely to be used here. In a combat situation, Nokia sphere. Oh, you're fixing the Bren. That's fine. You can do that. We've got. When did we get that? Don't know. It's cool. Forgot they do loads of damage with plasma guns. Drake, thank you very much for the bits. I like to point out Harlequin, the Captain Scarlet, is from the Mysterons series, not Thunderbirds. There is a Captain Scarlet in Thunderbirds, though. I mean, there probably is Captain Scarlet in a few things. There is a separate Captain Scarlet thing. I swear there was a Captain Scarlet. I don't really remember Thunderbirds very much. It was probably a little bit before my time. But I do remember having some Thunderbird stuff. But either way, get carried with that series, may I suggest Nosy Parker, either you colonist or pet. Well, we can definitely. It feels like a fitting name for one of the shepherds here. Right. Nosy Parker. There we go. You have joined. Noodle Brain, thank you very much for the donation. So it's the Archon King I'm struggling with. I don't remember that. I mean, I do remember like the game. I think I very vaguely remember. Has been a long time. Has been a long time since I played XCOM 2. Also, can we add Brick to the name pool? As it's the nickname of my top character on my current XCOM 2 save. Sure, we absolutely can. Also, Brick from Borderlands is what. Immediately when that nickname is there, I immediately think of Brick from from Borderlands. But there we go. Right, we will. Let's just illuminate this hallway. That's important. I swear they're not. I mean, admittedly, there's a lot of building going on. We've got a lot of construction work required here, folks. So, possibly overworking them. Can we? Thunders might have been from the 60s, but it was like it was still a thing for a while after the 60s. But yeah, by the time I was born, it was less. It was then starting to be quite outdated, I think, is probably the best way to put it. But like I had some fun. I had like the mountain base thing, and I had some of the ship like as a toys when I was a kid, like a big mountain and some of the ships. And I had a friend who had a similar setup. If you have them now, they're really quite valuable. I seem to remember I sold mine for quite a lot on eBay. But yeah, was it Tracy Island? Was that the one? Is that the name of the base or the place they were based or something? I have a feeling that was the name of it, but I could be wrong. It is Tracy Island. Cool. Yeah, I did remember. But yes, that that time, I do remember that was one of the more valuable like toys I had when it was like when I was Sakura. For heaven's sake, they're all guest beds. Sakura, where is your bedroom get nicked by someone? No, I think we did. It was because oh dear. No, it's this one here. I know what's happened. You and Sakura are going to be assigned here. Someone is 100% asleep in the spaceship. Guaranteed. Kirk! I knew it! God damn it. Do I actually have a spare bedroom for Kirk? That is a question. Shout if you see it. We are building some more. There we go. Right. Nope, thought I was going to sneeze. Am not. Might still sneeze at some point. I apologise. Still. Here we go. I knew it was coming. I knew the sneeze was coming. God damn it. Right, power. We haven't got power to that bit. Let's sort out the power situation. Let's also sort out the light situation. That would generally help. I like that you can stick a light on the vent. Sure. Campbell said the Tracy Island was like gold. Yeah, I think that's why it's quite valuable on eBay these days. Scotty, you've literally just joined the colony. For Christ's sake. Okay, well no, never mind. That was Firebird's fault. Firebird openly insulted Scotty's stylishness. This drove Scotty into a rage, and I mean, I'm not even going to bother at this point. It's got to that point. See hell. Okay, I did read the bits about Joel the Archer captain of the very first starship, and 709 is a former Borg drone. There we go. That is the all of the Twitch channels named after. If any of those channels are actually still active, they're going to be really confused. But yeah. Also, I agree with Aliens here. I'm not sure anyone in the colony can be picky enough about clothes to be stylish. I mean, there are some various. There are some clothing options, but yeah, like it's mostly stored in a big pile in this this warehouse. A lot of it's junk. Yeah, I'm not really sure there's enough good clothes for people to really care that much. But there we go. There is a random book. Should probably put a bookcase somewhere as well. We could probably do with moving that before it gets damaged. But, you know, oh, well, Mickey's decided just to stand there reading it. As you do. Right, all of those are for guests. We do need a little bit of a clean in the guest room. Oh! Our first group of guests. Hello. Welcome. Lamp Dennis. Welcome to the colony. You are here to check out the still not fully built though, but it's largely built. The hotel is, you know, here for in an operational state. Let's say it's just about an operational state here. Oh, there's a random crap on this. Oh, Sergio Turbo has made a masterwork ento. I didn't realise the little bots could do that. It's quite impressive, if I'm honest. Well done, little robot. You have done fine things. I'm gonna let them. Let's finish the bedrooms down here first, and then we'll worry about building the enhanced rec room. Gone about this in a really funky way. Gadrius wants to shoot stuff, which I'm fine with. Can we get these? I mean, it's not going to be good enough, but put those down to there, and that one. Guessing there's an Impid's bedroom. Who is it? Yeah, okay. I mean, they don't spend much time in the bedroom because they're always bloody fighting, but it's fine. Well, yeah, actually, Alien does also make a good point. If the robot can make a masterwork, why can't it do it consistently? Yeah, in theory, it should always make a master. Although, I guess you could argue that, let's say it's making end tables in slightly different styles, and what would be while the quality might always be the same, what others perceive as a masterwork might differ. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, in theory, it should always make top quality stuff. But yeah, let's not think too deeply about it because it'll hurt your brain. Are you guys almost bloody home? Come on, please get into the colony. Maybe we need to start providing Marines with. Maybe the tanker crews need to have gas masks. Seeing as it does definitely look like that lot there have also got sick in the tanks for long periods of time. Right, we were going for the rec room. Right, we're going to have a hyper screen TV down here. We are going to have modern couch. Look at these. We're basically making a cinema room at this point, which I'm fine with. Right, let's build a cinema room. But you know what? We're also going to put a couch is a little bit more comfortable, so you can like put that there if you want. It's kind of cool. What was I looking for? I was looking for a bookcase. I guess storage, maybe? Hey! The caravan is here, finally. God, it has been a long drive for everyone involved. This has been an immense operation, really. Alright, let's carry on. Well, Jet. Just gonna say, maybe don't stand in front of a tank. Oh, for heaven's sake. I genuinely don't know. Why is the tank getting confused? If friendly fire is on for these vehicles, it does seem to have been turned off in comparison to previous runs, but I just don't trust it. I just don't trust that it is turned off. Like, the cat has not been ran over, but I don't trust it enough to, like, with an actual person. Because we know the animals are fine with it, right? We've seen the animals get away with it before, but I think we might have actually seen the people get away with it, but I just daren't trust it at this point. Right. Let's go up here. Right. The tanks have, after a long, very arduous journey, they have returned, and then change of tanker crew at some points have finally returned to base. Alright, come on, jet-engined Abrams. And Dylan, Picard, good work. Caleb and Tommy also, very good work. The tanks are back in one piece. Everyone has survived. And there we go. Climate sound, mind yourself. One of those curved screen TVs. I don't know any better than a plain flat one. See, I admittedly have never had a big curved screen TV. I do have curved screen monitors. In fact, the two monitors I have currently, in fact, the last three monitors I've had have all been curved screen ones. And I've got used to them. The thing with them is, like, when you are, like, for example, here, when I'm sat at my desk and I have my monitor where I want and I'm sat looking directly at it, I quite like the curved ones. Quite like the effect. I think they're great. The thing is, and the problem with them is for like a big TV, is let's say you have a 65-inch TV in your living room, right? And you're going to have probably a decent-sized sofa, which, if it's just for me, for example, I will sit on the exact perfect spot in the middle of the sofa so I can be in the middle of the TV. But when you've got multiple people in your house, for example, and you're sat at, you've got more than one person sat on the sofa, if you aren't sat at exactly the right point, the curved TVs are crap. So, for a computer monitor, fantastic, works really well. As a TV, it works really well for one person, and then it's crap for everyone else. I have found on the odd occasion where because I've got so used to it, I've had curved monitors now for years, and I've got to the point when I use a flat computer screen, it's really weird, because I'm so used to having had curved monitors for so long. The flat ones always look broken to me initially, because I guess I'm just used to having them slightly curved. So, yeah, when they're flat, it looks slightly wonky to me, essentially. Yeah, it's kind of what you get used to. But I do, yeah, as a TV, I'm not sure I'd bother, because, yeah, you have to be sat in one place for it to be good, and then it is just like, and in that one place it'll be maybe a tiny bit better, and then every other angle it's just way worse, and it's, yeah, I wouldn't bother with one either. Yeah, we have a lot of resources. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Got a lot of uranium. Do I want to expand my reactors? We could maybe shoot our way through. We could maybe plonk. Is there going to be enough? Ish. It's going to be a tight fit. Okay, well, I guess we can get rid of a bit of the onion field. Sorry, I know the crops are important and all that, but Oh, more masterworks are going. Is it a masterwork sofa? Oh, Drake! You've made a masterwork sofa. I want a masterwork sofa. My sofa is currently quite broken. And I blame... I was going to blame the dog, but I'm actually not sure it is his fault. I have a cheap sofa that is not a masterwork one. The dog likes to sleep on it, and part of it's fallen apart, so... I do need a new one. But also not that fussed about it. Is this gradually going down? I hope so. I don't really got any way to sort of clear it up. I guess Belisarius is now back up on the go. Yeah, it's gone down from extreme to serious. So that is something. I could move the batteries and put another reactor in, but I want space for more than just one reactor. Like, we do want more reactors, really. Ideally, at least. Right, what wreck stuff do we have? So, we can get... I mean, we can have we can stick a couple of modern computers down here for folks to enjoy. Advanced chair. What's an advanced chair? Do I really want to spend an advanced component? I have got 400 of them. Screw it. Let's get some fancy chairs. Which bit was the side? Was okay. What's that side? Let's get. So it's not wooden computers. It's like a wooden desk. Is, I feel, the best way to describe it. So yeah, the actual computer itself isn't made of wood. The computer is made of computer bits. The desk is the bit that is made of wood. Oh no, Kirk has got dementia. We can fix that. I do have the technology. The toxic build-up has been bad for Kirk. Jeez, at 24... That is some serious... Thankfully, we do have the technology to cure that. Neurocure framework. We can do that. I just got to figure out what bit I need to build it in. Is it this one? Nope. Definitely seen. Where I need to build it. We did have a way of building this stuff. Isn't not gonna be there. Assembly bench is just basic guff. What do we? Maybe that one. I feel like we might have lost that in the process of moving that workshop over. Okay, well, Kirk's dementia is not going to get them immediately, so we can fix that ourselves. Belisarius, I guess, yeah, we're just going to keep an eye on these with the really serious toxic build. There's not much I can do about it, other than kind of slowly fix it. Okay, right. Hannah wants jade. We can make some jade arcade cabinets. So we're having the fun of building this bit, but we can make some. We could make some jade arcade cabinets in here. Oh look, we're gonna get some. Look at this. This is what we're on about. Television speakers. We're gonna get a whole surround sound system going on in here. Alright, yeah. Let's do it. Let's get the whole surround sound effect. What have you messed up with here? No idea. That TV is difficult. It's a difficult thing to build. But it's fine. Ah, right. Cuddles is having a charge. You never know when you need to charge up your cuddle robot. We will send that one out. A friendly greeting to any raiders that come our way. Cora, don't tell me you're sleeping in the spaceship. I just don't trust anybody. I don't know why they're so obsessed with going in this spaceship, if I'm honest. Like, yeah, it's a nice ship. I guess they like having the computer there. I mean, hopefully they'll stop going to it when there's a alternative option. Who knows? Oh, Toy's asking about what is to get rid of dementia. I think the mod we are using... What is this one? Expanded prosthetics and organ engineering. So it isn't part of biotech. Although I think there is a way with biotech to do stuff. Like, I'm using some mods to do some things that you can also do in biotech. Like, I've got a multi-prog approach to fixing problems. Now, I am trying to do... we go over here. Now, I can just do this as a way to heal dementia. Which is fine. That is from a mod. I can't remember what it is now, but it's also very cheap, which feels a bit cheaty. We're considering all the technology we've got. So I'm going to see if I can do the NeuroCure framework. See how that is cost-wise. So I'm kind of trying to do it in a less cheaty way. Because, yeah, 4 glitter world medicine for curing dementia seems a bit very cheap. If I'm honest. Okay, we've done some laser weapons. Sure, let's research holograms. It seems like a good idea to me. Okay, last time I was going on with Gordon. They were pregnant. I don't know if they're doing anything odd at the moment. I didn't see them do anything weird. It's, yeah, all I know is they're pregnant, and that's about it. Okay, yeah, okay, we're going to need some... Sakura has also got hit with that. So I will probably hazard a guess, because all 4 of them got pretty wrecked by the toxins. So all the others, the relief team, are fine. We just need to get the... Don't you dare fail building this TV. Oh, they enjoyed their visit. Cool. Glad you had a good time. Okay, so okay, let's talk Gordon. Okay, we're walking. I had no idea. I didn't see that. They seem fine now. So, unless they passed out. For some, I don't know what reason. Well, probably shouldn't be doing that. That's why they couldn't walk, because they got high as a kite and stuff. You're quite close to giving birth. I feel like we should probably have a word with you here. Maybe don't do that. Bloody... Honestly, these colonists, sometimes... Right, let's try and get this nanoprinter thing built. Or at least, yeah, let's try and get that sorted. We've got plenty of resources coming in, which is always good. We've got nearly 3,000 components. 400 advanced components. We're going to have the flashiest rec room in all the land. Factions will be jealous of our luxurious... I mean, it's going to be a luxurious hotel. In theory. Firebird, good job cleaning up. You are one of our mightiest soldiers and builder, but sometimes you just got to clean. And good work on that one. Okay, right, this thing here is built. Now, NeuroCure framework is what we need. MAI chip. That's really difficult to say. We need one of those. We need 8 glitter world medals. I don't have any hyperweave. Can I even make hyperweave? I might not know how to do that one yet. lord, I'm so far away from that. Bugger. Okay. Well, I'm going to try and do it that way. And if I can't, I'll just use the glitter worm medicine and fix it. If it becomes a real problem. So, you know, if we need to cheat, we have the option. I'm going to try not to. But, yeah, we do have that. We do have that option. I've just realised we're going to be... we're going to be building all of this stuff that's going to take power, and we might need to... maybe we start contemplating upgrading our power systems. Who needs training in shooting? James May! I have a job for you, my friend. We will go and shoot at some mech bits to try and, you know, give us a bit more space to build another reactor room. Drake thinks bits. If I'm making masterwork sofas, does that mean I'm planning to do a Rimworld version of a DFS sale? Yeah, absolutely. There is a good chance that is what you are going to be doing. Marvin, Marvin, you are an absolute muppet. Maybe we're going to need a few people to come and get involved in this, I think. You don't even have a gun. You need a gun. All soldiers need a gun in this game. You can get charge LMG. Cisco, you do have a gun. Come and join James May. Climax, what's the model lets you heal stuff with Glitter World meds? I don't know on that one. I'm not sure I'm able to find it. Because I don't remember. I don't remember what it is, and I don't know how I can find the information for you on that one. Anybody else? Oh, it just goes on their way. McRae, you have a gun. You can come and join in the... Viking, Cora. I appreciate you want... Oh, Viking. Like, okay, you are fine. You've just got shot in the pelvis. Not ideal, but I guess it could have been worse. Like, if there is just like this collective shooting at something, maybe. And here's a crazy thought, but it just might be a good idea not to go and wander into the arcs of fire at this point. Maybe you just let them do their job. No, that would be ideal. Honestly, of the friendly fire incidences, that's about as minor as it could get. But still, yeah, don't do that one. Don't do that one next time. Just word of advice. But yeah, everything else is progressing along nicely. Do we want to build another tank? Some description. I mean, we've got space to easily run another tank. We're slowly getting there. Alright. Okay, you lot. Okay. These nuts is also playing it a bit risky here. Because who is it who's firing? Is it McRae? Yeah, okay, McRae's... These nuts really... No, you absolute... There's no, like, backstop on this at all. There's just... Do not walk behind. I appreciate there was maybe a safer way of doing this. Maybe we could have used the melee characters. I figure this was a good way to try and get some training up in shooting skills. Or, I mean, not much, but... It doesn't actually seem to really do very much in the grand scheme of things. I don't know whether the XP only goes up if they hit, or how it works. Okay, well done, you 5. One friendly fire incident, I guess, is okay. I guess it is acceptable. I think we're going to need it to be that size, right? Yeah, okay, that size is perfect. And then we can have a door there and have a door there. Okay, new room. Oh, we know that produces chem fuel, but that's fine. That can keep this ship sustained for indefinitely in terms of fuel, which is good. Or at least in terms of fuel to run the internal electrical systems. It won't keep it sustained to fire the engines, but that's why we carry a bunch of fuel with us, just in case. Ogier, how are you doing? I think Noodle did ask whether does everyone hate Ogier still? Ish. Kimura doesn't mind them, actually. Kimura is about the only one, but Kimura doesn't mind them. Right. Let's go and figure out how to make hyperweave. It's going to be a while. We could learn how to make napalm. Not going to make napalm just yet. Yeah, Climbers, I have seen there is a mod for the archery range to practice shooting. I have seen that one. I think I've seen one as well for like I think I might even have part of it. I've seen a mod with like no, I don't have it, but with a like a melee training dummy that was quite cool. That was quite effective. But yeah, again, I've not used it. We have got visitors. Hello. Oh, Lamp, you're back. As is Marvin. In fact, I think you're the same group of visitors from last time. Lamp, put on some clothes. So why are you carrying 3 wheels? Okay, you are well prepared with drugs and tea and coffee. What are you carrying? Coffee. And you're carrying synthetic tissue. Oh, you've brought the monster. Fantastic. Could you put that in our freezer? Nope. Gordon is having a baby. And gather for childbirth. Gordon, okay, Sakura, you are a very good doctor, but you've got dementia going on. I'm sorry, but no. Who else is a good doctor? Kirk is also not one of those that's going to do that. Anybody else remember who was a good medic? Because I bloody don't. When we've cured Sakura, you can then go back to being a doctor. God, I don't remember who else was a good doctor. Right. Rusmak's not great. What about... Tim Hortons was a good doctor, were they? Okay. Tim Hortons' medical skill is 20. I think that is as good as we're going to get. So, Golden Piggy will be there. Tim Hortons is going to do the... hopefully somebody will actually go and pick up Gordon and get them to the hospital. You know, that bit would be quite important to do, really. Right, what else do we... You know what, Gordon can have their own whole thing going on. Let's get... I mean, I don't... Personally, not a fan of roulette myself. But why not? Why not build one in here? Because we can. Much more of a poker person. If I'm going to be playing one of those kind of games, give me a poker game. That's more my I say my speed, but I find that much more entertaining personally. So let's get one of these in here, and we will get what binged. Something binged and didn't like it. I think binged and it sounded bad, but I don't know what was going on. No information has popped up anywhere. Has anybody picked up Gordon yet? Golden Piggy. Okay, Tim Hortons has grabbed Gordon. Oh, how's a penguin doing? Squirrel. Oh, you had extreme heat stroke. Okay, not ideal. But you are in the nice air-conditioned hospital. Jake, maybe don't jump the... Oh. Why are you checking out the hospital? It's like private time going on here. Come on. You could have... you could have picked a... You know... I'm not even going to ask. I know better than to question the... the choices of the colonists. Yes, as Haley said, with something like poker, there's more to it than pure luck. Yeah, I mean, I think that's part of the reason why I enjoy Pokemon. I quite like blackjack as well. Again, like, we're talking this as a game. I'm not really one that much for gambling myself, but just as a game, if you will. I do enjoy poker. I don't mind blackjack. It's relatively straightforward, that one. I do not have the mathematical brain to do the old card counting and all that, but, you know. Shall we build? I mean, I have generally liked to have doors to the colony a bit more heavily protected. It feels like not a bad idea. I don't know, would you... Would you be... I feel like in the real world, if you walked up to a hotel and there were, like, big automatic gun turrets around it, you'd probably be a bit wary. But in Rimworld, in a planet like this, where, let's face it, it's very dangerous a lot of the time, I feel like it will be somewhat comforting to have a lot of gun turrets around. like there would be a weird sense of comfort to that. Because, you know, the Rimworld is dangerous. I just want to place that up the end wall. There we go. There we go. Too Pool, Too Furious is it's no longer inspired. Also, Caleb was asking, is Pingu alright? Let's go have a look. Pingu seems to be doing alright. Yeah, they were fine. Maybe... maybe Squirrel got stuck somewhere and overheated. Maybe. I don't know, though. It seemed a bit odd. But, alas. What can you do? Rustmac is playing poker with themselves. Not the most exciting way to play that game, if we're honest. Two Paul has gone to find the big fancy TV. Crazy. You guys know there's a lot of sofas, right? Gower's got inspired surgery. Oh, that's cool. How are we doing on recruit? We did have a prisoner at one point. How are you doing? Okay, you're close to being recruited. You're pretty stressed. Hungry, bit of pain. Some friends died. Lots of rivals died. Had a fancy meal. I mean, we've got lots of fancy food here. You know, if you join, we can promise a decent life. What other recreational activities do we want? You know, we can definitely get the billiards table. We could probably get a couple of... What is that? Oh, it's the computer's binging, I think. I think that's what's thrown me off before as well. Like, we can get some dartboards going on. We were going to get some... Oh. I mean... We actually have a lot of uranium. I want to know what uranium arcade cabinets look like. I mean, I doubt they're going to be green and glowing, but I kind of hope they're green and glowing. Because, you know, it'd be kind of cool. Yes, great. I presume you got heat stroke from being outside. What is more curious is... Bumpy, don't... Oh, for heaven's sake. Bumpy, you've grabbed a joint. Like, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with you smoking a joint. That's all very well and good in this colony. But just don't go and do that in the hospital while someone's giving birth. I feel like we need to have a conversation about, you know, why is there a pain stick on the table? Gordon, I think it might have been Gordon's, to be fair. I think it's probably where they dropped it when they passed out earlier. Lord. This colony, honestly. There's always something. There's always something. Right, we can take away the dartboard. There's a hazard down here. What I might do is I might take away the dartboard. I might take away that. I guess I could have moved that, to be fair. It is an excellent condition one, so maybe we just move it up here rather than build one. And then my thought, so the reason why I'm thinking this is maybe we do this and then we turn this into like a little, the half of this rec room into like a little school, seeing as we do have some kids and kids on the way. Maybe we have the marriage spot up there rather than in here, and then we can have the party spot in that room as well. That seems like a good plan to me. I love how my idea and Climber's idea are very different. Your rec room could become like a mini casino with poker tables and roulette, while the new one has all the modern gadgets and a big TV. Like, I'm thinking, let's turn this into a school, and you're thinking, let's turn it into a casino. It's two uses, I guess, for the space. Oh, bloody hell. Fireplace, I give a bit. So now, what do you mean, golden piggy name? Said child. Temporary name is called Weelug, but we will, I don't think golden piggy is around in chat at the moment, so you will get to name. Said child. Caleb, thank you for it. I believe Vanilla Expanded Medieval has both archery targets and training dummies. Yeah, that might have been the one that I've seen, I think. At some point in time, anyway. Alright, let's go. What did we use? Steel tile, I think. That's what we used for. Pluses is a good use to get rid of a bunch of steel. I kind of like the name Fiero for the for the child. That's quite good from Caleb there. Oh, Lado started a fight with, or not Lado, I should say, started a fight with Drake. What happened? Drake called not Lado a frog. So far, we've had a bee and a frog as the insults thrown around today. I'm honestly impressed. I mean, I'm not sure who won. Both kind of pretty even between the pair of them in that scuffle. Yeah, hard at work building up this hopefully cool rec room. And hopefully people are going to want to be using it, and the guests will be encouraged to use this one. How do I now? How far? I don't know. How far back that goes? There's a way of designating something as like a selling zone. How the hell do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Is it here? Do we? So then do I have to like put down a stockpile zone, then create a zone and designate that as a shopping area? So if we put this down here, and then so we do that, shop, and then do that. Can I change the colour of this at all so I can actually see what I'm doing? Clear all. So if I was just to fill this with smoke leaf, some, I don't know, let's stick some uranium in there. Actually, if we did this one here as critical, don't know if this is going to work at all, but we'll try it. It's worth a go, I think. Maybe, we'll see. Ogier is enjoying a book. Hack Dorvos's Analysis of Ore. An important book there for the ages. Fine, perfect. We said called said child Fiero. Because I like it and also I can't stop thinking about that name now. Thanks, Caleb. Was quite a good name, to be fair. Right. So we will. So I'll just use the nickname because it's easier. This will be the bit that will pop up. Right. Fiero, welcome to the colony. Fiero has been put in the wrong crib. Oh, for heaven's sake. Right, look. Reassign Fiero down to there, please. Okay, Streaver. Okay, Streaver wants to research. Cool. That's fine. I mean, so far you've got a lot more uranium in there than you've got weed, but I mean, it needs to be sold either way. I don't really mind how you go about it, but good stuff, everyone. Well, the dogs bought some weed here, at least. So, well done, dogs. We'll see whether any guests buy it. I don't know whether I don't know if they're going to or not. Well, our uranium arcade machines do not look any different to the steel one. If I'm honest. Very little difference. But, sure. Alright, so we do that. We can do that. And build some more. Like, I'm not expecting us to really be doing, like, having more than one child being educated at a time, but we can. And yes, we do need to do manage it, map settings, shopping area, shop. Okay, let's see if they will buy our wares. Strange combination of stuff, but maybe it'll work. You never know. How do I? Is it this one here? Okay, rec room. Extremely impressive, luxurious, very spacious, pretty, and slightly dirty. That is because we're still in the process of building. I'd say it's worked. We have built a very impressive rec room. Oh, composite bow. Fantastic. Composite bow has reached the biological age of 7. Choose 2 skills to increase passion for. They are... Well, they're not going to be a terrible soldier. I guess maybe. That's not a bad idea. I mean, well, medical is always a good idea. Do you want them to be a brawler? I mean, kind is always good, really. So, there we go. You are right, Climber. I could build fancy rooms and charge for them. I have so much money, I don't even need to bother. Like, money is the least of our concerns here. There really is like, it's a great position to be in. Because there is zero monetary concerns for my colony. We have so much money in this faction. That, Yeah, I'm not even worried about charging our guests to staying here. I have just no rhyme or reason to charge them. Apollo with the minor asthma. What are the concerns with this colony? Food is a big one. Now, we have tons of food at the moment. My concern is always with a colony this size and an ever-growing one, that if something goes wrong with our food supply and I don't notice quickly, you can get screwed super fast, because all of a sudden you have, hundreds of meals a day that need to be made and you've got nothing, no backup. So I'm always wary and worried about that. Probably our biggest actual threat, a mech assault. Oh, Rydell's lover has turned up. Hello. No, you've got quite a lot of... What the hell is that? Uranium slug... Oh, so you've got a uranium turret. You've ripped the turret off and you're just carrying around that part. This is a pretty serious raid. These are not to be messed with. They are attacking immediately. Okay, so this is... I mean, this is the thing that you fear. This is one of the biggest problems for my colony, is an immediate attack. I guess you can... Maybe we need to change Area 3 now, because our ship's parked slightly differently. Hold on. Okay, Area 3 is... does cover most of this ship already, to be fair. I've got to do this because I don't want people trapped out here wandering about and being stupid, basically. Oh, it's a faff, dear. This is why you don't build bases in funky shapes, because this happens. That'll do. Bo can stay in Area 3. Everybody else to Area 1. That's fine. This is all the animals, of course. All the humans to Area 1. Can I shout at the guests? Can I tell the guests where to go? Jake. Alright, Jake. Area 3. Everyone else, Area 1. Just trying to... You know what, we can have one of these best beds for guests. I'm hoping that Muppet doesn't wander out and get killed by raiders. We will shut all the doors. Now, there is no point getting anyone into the Normanton. As the Normanton won't fire in time. The mortars are going to get one volley. Make it a good one. We're solid. We're solid. We've taken out some. Not taken out as many as I'd like. This lot are tough. This lot are pretty tough. Yeah, how many have we eliminated? 7. There are still 44 remaining. We did get everyone out of these. Now, we will load up. We will load up the Bradleys just in case things start looking sketchy. Caleb, you are fine. Actually, maybe we have... Right, Cisco. Gunner. Janeway. Are you about to go to bed? Noodlebrain, we're definitely not risking you. Trevenator. Driver. Now, we shouldn't need more than that. For the soldiers awake, let's go and prepare... Oh, I know you were treating the dog. I'm sorry, but we do need soldiers ready to defend the base in case this goes awry. I mean, it's a good test of our setup. Oh, LaForge, are we going to give you a... We can probably give you a weapon. I feel like you can have a pain stick. We'll get some more lightsabers at some point. Petra can do that. Mining goods trader is not massively of concern to us. Right. The defences are about to be tested here. Seeing as, yeah, we do not really have longbow. You are a decent... you are a good enough shot to make it worthwhile you going here. Just in case. Firebird, I know you're eating, but you are awake and a soldier, so... Oh, those are not what I thought they were. Right, they look very powerful. Pretty sure that's the gun the Bradley has on it. Christ. Okay, they are very powerful, but they destroy my own defences. They destroy the barbed wire, which is a problem. They do not have as much range as I was hoping. Good lord. Cool, combat supply. Good timing, folks. These things just don't seem to be firing at all, which is annoying. Why are they not firing? They seem to fire every so often, but they don't really. I'm not sure why they're not firing. Is it the smoke? Because there are clearly stuff in range. But yeah, I'm guessing the smoke there, they have morale broken. Good lord, those things are terrifying. But they do just blow up half of my defences, which is a small problem in and of itself. Yeah. What do I want to do with them? I mean, I want them. I want them, but I feel like they actually cause a lot more pain. Didn't really get to test these things because the smoke screwed them up, sadly. They can be outranged as well, which is probably an issue. We did get... So we've got... That's a machine gun. That's a machine gun by the looks of it. What were these ones? These M230LF, I think. Yeah, that's the autocannon. So that is a machine gun. Maybe we move these. Maybe we move them to a different location. I kind of like maybe we have them back here as a real last line of defense kind of things. Because they are just so liable to detonate all of our own defenses. And my concern, so the barbed wire that can be replaced. That's not a problem. The concerning part. Ooh, longbow got hit. And that one. That is I think that's the first time one of our soldiers have been hit in a very long time here. Now, anybody worth capturing? You any good? Yeah, if I could save you, you'd not be too bad. You'd be quite good as well if we can capture you. Right, who is alive? Who is... Okay, Dylan. You can try this. Caleb, were you good at doctor? No, you... I mean, you're not the worst, but... Cora, are you any good? Nope. Climber. Nope. Cowbell, don't think so. Nope. Who else is awake and close enough to get to them and a good enough doctor to actually do something. Okay, Matthew. It falls to you to try and save them. You might be able to do it. You can give it a go. So yeah, I reckon maybe we move some of these sentry guns here to maybe fight up in this line up here as a an all hell is breaking loose kind of a thing. What is the range on them? Okay, they have a lot better range. I might... How much damage do these do? Let's have a look. 20 damage, 600 rounds a minute. These are 15 damage, unknown rounds a minute. But the other turrets actually hit the back of the kill box wall, so... They're cool, I just think the other ones are going to be more efficient. If I'm honest. They did drop us some toys, though. I don't think... Ooh. Oh, that's biocoded. That's from an earlier raid. XM8. Not as good as I'd hoped. ARX. Also not very good. OG. Not great. MSR. Is a rifle, though, that we don't really use. A FAL. The FALs are quite good. We can repair that one and have it be used. They're all barcoded from a Blue Moon raid. You're dead, we're never getting to you in time. I actually never checked if these lot were. You're dead, won't get to you in time. You won't get to you in time either. M24, oh, that's a sniper rifle. Not a very good one. Biocoded rifle. Ballista, not really useful. Pistols. I'm not going to cut it with our basically the sort of weapons that we are requiring to be worthwhile in our colony. You know, you've got to bring something pretty good. Hellcat rifle. What the hell is that? Oh, that's one of the anomaly weapons. We couldn't even refuel this one, I don't think. Bioferrite we can't really get. Witten. Oh, 4 seconds. Well, sorry. I'm not going to get to you at all. The other ones we might just save. The scars are quite good, aren't they? Yeah, okay, we'll pick up a scar. Yeah, we've got a couple of guns. I think astonishingly these two are going to live. And again, like, I can promise you, we will give you a new leg if you join us. You know? Surely that is a tempting thing, yes? Join us and legs. Right, let's uninstall these. We will move... We'll definitely move these ones back up to here. I don't know what we'll do with these two turrets. Maybe we uninstall them and I contemplate... contemplate the use of autocannons. Because as powerful as they are... What tank is full of people? Didn't need you in the end. Thank you for going there in case. Did Rydel's lover die? Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised. Not, you know... They charged at the base. What did you expect? They charged at our very heavily defended base and now vastly improved base. Alright, prisoners captured. Animals are released. People are released. There we go. Also fired by taking the bits. Can the husky be called Icicle or Frosty or something snow related? Do we have any huskies that need to be named? Oh, we do. We have one. Sure. We can have... actually, wait, hold on. There we go. We'll keep... You know what? It's the best of both worlds in that we can have some snow-related and car-related all in one go. I was going to call them Frosty and then immediately remembered That was Winterbottom's nickname, a V8 supercar driver. So, yeah, fantastic. It's the best of both. All bases are covered right there. Oh wait, Jake, you're allowed out of here, by the way. Now, guests. That's the one. Right, I guess for everyone is now unrestricted. Shopping zone shop. Cool. We'll see whether that works now. I don't know. 5 out of 10. Toby Corners have another kid. I mean, they try. Like, yeah, they try most nights. Doesn't mean they're actually going to get pregnant. Oh, Gordon needs some trousers at some point. It's fine. You can go find that. Hopefully they'll go find it. Do we even have any trousers? I feel like we must have some. Do we have some good condition trousers anywhere? There's these big piles of clothes. But a lot of these haven't been repaired yet. No, maybe we actually might need to shout at someone. To... the problem is... I guess we've got to do like that. Yeah, so we've got to do and have... To do... Until we have 20. But we want them to be in good condition, I think. That's fine. Right. Turrets are being packed up. So we will reinstall these. Reinstall there. Then if we... So that does 10 damage, but it does 3,600 rounds a minute. Good Lord. Oh, they're giving me a gift. Cool, thank you. Right, let's put the miniguns there, and then we'll put the other ones... They have left me a longbow. Feels... a bit on the nose, but also like I respect it. I want too Paltry Furious. What do they want? Will you buy my drugs? Yes, they will, is the answer. Will you sell me any... ooh. I believe you do have a laser sword. Fantastic. I will take that from you. They do have a minigun. Don't have anything else that exciting. Oh, they have brought turrets with them as well. I think we got cigarettes. Or they're on the spaceship, I believe. They were from... I think we picked them up on a mission at one point. What junk can I sell you? I mean, there's this stuff here that I can just get rid of that will never be used. That's just clearing it out of my base, essentially. Immediately sell the longbow we were given. I'm sorry, but we are just never going to use it. Yeah, machine pistol, not likely. Not likely, not likely, probably not. Tox bomb launcher, probably not. I'll keep the other stuff though. Not going to use them, nor them, nor them. Or them. Or them. Might use them. Don't tell Paul. He just made the same joke. Now, I'm going to get rid of them because we're not going to use them ever. And then we will sell you some weed. Oh, and sell you the yayo as well while we're here. Can you afford 500? You can. Almost. 495. There we go. Perfect amount. I get some free stuff. Oh. So with the trader. Troop Order learned the location of an infamous company of mercenaries. These ancient soldiers are from a long-forgotten era in the planet's history. They've recently awoken from crypto sleep and are causing trouble in the area. If you are able to capture or kill the leader, you can take the unique weapon. Ooh, well, that feels like a job. Oh, that's a pain in the ass to get to, doesn't it? So that feels like a job for my tanks, but it's going to be a long-ass drive. Oh, that's a horrible drive. I want to do that mission, but I don't want to have to go all that way. I could send the spaceship, but the spaceship's not got tanks. The spaceship will get... Well, the people on the spaceship will be slaughtered, probably. How do I make one of these? Oh, these are actually quite cheap. Because I needed that for this. For the Cure framework. So that's really cheap to make. We only need 2 of them. So that's good. Let's get that being made. And then we'll try and make the hyperweave. We will be able to make the hyperweave because we've got a lot of stuff here. Dennis, you're back. I think you've been here before. Hey, Sora is new. Chalaki is new as well. I may well be mispronouncing names. I'm sorry. I have no idea how to. I'm just guessing it at this point. So yeah, that is likely. Oh, that's a concern. Why is that out of power? How long has that been out of power for? Oh, that's why. Whoops. Right, maybe if we go and like that. That will solve that. Can I do that? Not quite. There's no way into the walls there. I mean, we should probably have a... let's go and build a concrete auto door there. So go between those 2 chambers if we need to. Do I want to do that? Or do I want to have locking doors? No, it'll work. Honestly, the farming zone is not really the biggest of concerns for us. Like, if this bit here gets raided and blown up, I don't really care. Like, I don't want it to be. Of course, I don't want that part to be hit, but if it is, we've got quite a lot of much more significant areas I need to protect than a couple of farms that can be rebuilt quite quickly. I don't know where I'm going to build my next residential block. Honestly, it might be down here. This might be where it gets built. Be a fair way away, but you know, we might say we might need to. Now, do we build some more of these? I feel like we should probably try and speed this process up. Oh dear. Right, prisoner recruit 24. That's quite a lot. 17, not too bad. Mir is almost done. I mean, we know you're going to get infected. You got a lung infection. It's not great. It's not what you want, but oh. Holy crap! Can you believe it? After all of this time, after all of the streams, it's finally happened. I mean, well, it's not actually fully happened yet, but Cora is engaged to McRae. Damn. That is impressive. It's a shame Cora is not around today to witness it. Who would have... We never thought it was possible. Also, I love how the kids have been doodling on the floor of the reactor room. Feel like we might need to teach them about safety and things. It would be important. And there we go. I mean, I like this rag room. This rag room's cool. Oh, dear. There's the other one. Oh, no, you've got more infections. Oh, you've got a heart and a lung infection. Oh dear. You're not in a good way at all, are you? I mean, you did get exploded by artillery pieces. So, you know, maybe I'm not that surprised you're not having a good time here. You've been pretty savaged in that assault. We are changing our setup down here. Right, security. So we built minigun turrets. So we're going to build these ones down here. They look mean. They look the part. I'll give them that. Let's do that. God, is that HK21? HK21's that's probably worth getting. To be fair, if someone can repair it quickly. Basically, if an assault rifle is doing 15 damage, I'm probably going to pick it up. If it's doing 11, I'm probably not. Ooh, that's the stage we're at here. Okay, right, we are getting towards what we need to do to fix the slight dementia. Right. Dennis is just chilling, watching the big TV. Sergio Turbo is... I probably need to go out of Area 1. I don't think we've sold anything here, but I have not really kept track of it. Lamp, what are you doing? Kind of wandering around. But that's fine. Okay. We have more than enough bits for these. Now, in general, I think I have 4 coolers per reactor. We can have... I'm going to pause this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that seems like a good idea to me. So, 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should keep us set. And then if we do a little hidden conduit, feels like that conduit there is going to be that's taking a lot of power. that's a lot of power involved in that one sort of power line. Maybe we, you know, try and make sure we've got some backups just in case, and then we can do you probably want a case there and a case there, and we can fill one with uranium and one with components for emergency repairs. Right. Why are you unhappy, Matthew? What's up? Chemical starvation. Oh, you tried it on with 2 pool and it didn't quite work out. But Matthew, your chemical starvation. Good news for you, my friend. We have much you can try. I don't know why you aren't, to be honest. But, you know, it's fine. Go find the weed or the coffee. Both of them will do the job. I also feel like I need a robot on corpse clearing duty, but you know, no one really, none of the people. Oh, well, Golden Piggies, I'm getting rid of them. The random pink Yitikins that are about. Oh, okay. Well, there's a mini shotgun turret. I'm not that worried about a mini shotgun turret. That one. It's not. Ah. Okay, well that would be a problem. Only a minor one. Yeah, I think we might need some lifters for corpse clearance. Is there like a... I don't think there's like an advanced lifter. Although we have actually got... We have made one before. Maybe we build another one. Do I have a standard subcore? No idea. Maybe? Basic subcore, high subcore. I don't think we have a standard one. Well, that's easy enough to do. Well, to be fair, we do not come across. Okay, so if we... I don't know what I'm going to do with these guns. Masterwork. Noodle Brain has made some masterwork trousers. Good stuff. Well done, Noodle. Much appreciated and all that. These turrets take some work, but I mean, if they're as good as we think they might be, then that would be very helpful. I mean, I am contemplating whether we need to... Do we replace these with some of these auto cam? Well, maybe... I feel like I want to see how good this stuff is first before we start fully chucking away other stuff. Cycled leaves are rotted away. Oh, okay. Why are you not... Oh, that's why. Just forever make drugs for us. If in doubt, just make drugs for us, alright? That's good. Allergen, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I have just noticed that there is a worrying lack of fire foam in the reactor room. Yes, it probably won't do much, but it's a thought that counts. I also remember to replace the poppers in the kill box. I think they auto-replace the ones that I have. I believe the ones have auto-replaced. Some of them have. To be fair, the fire safety here is lax. I'm never really that fussed about the front line. Like, so these turrets here are expendable, completely expendable. They're dirt cheap, and we don't really care about them going. So there's always no point putting fire foam, but there is point having it further back for the more high-end turrets. But you are probably right. It is probably not a bad idea to have some fire foam in here. Like, just in case. just in case it goes wrong. Just in case it goes wrong in a minor way that can be prevented from going wrong in a major way, I feel is like the way to sum it up. Oh, Bo. Yeah, of course you were going to go and grab that room the second we allowed it. Bo, do you know where your bedroom was? Oh, well, I'm asking you. Do I know where? I don't have any idea where Bo's bedroom was. There might be... that could be theirs. I don't know whether they have a sculpture or not, but for now I'm going to say it is. Bo, no sleeping in the ship. I did admittedly tell you during a raid that it was okay to chill there, so I'm not going to be too mad at you this time. Minor pain for McCoy. A bit of stab scar going on. Do we know who did it? Nope. It was before we had them in our colony. I think we have got all the bedrooms taken now. Okay, there's one there. And then these are the new bedrooms that haven't been used. I've just realised I've used a bizarre mix of woody carpets and I messed up the car. I'm not going to bother changing it. Some people have the woody carpet and some just have the normal carpet. Not sure it matters that much, but, you know, there is that. Hammond, you better be winning. I don't really know. I'm not sure where the money goes. Does the money go to me if they lose? I don't really pay them, so I don't know where they've got the money from. In fact, have you colonists got money? You should be you should be handing it over to me. I am the overlord of all of this absolute mess that it is. Have we? Oh. Okay, Capito is doing the corpse moving currently. Yeah, I mean maybe they are just playing with chips or whatever for for the games there. You never know. Do we have any other? I don't really think there's anything else that we can do to make the school better. I haven't actually seen anybody in the school for a really long time, but it's fine. It's what it is. Petrolhead and Noodle Brain are hard at work, probably our 2 best researchers, I want to say. Yep. Yeah, they're pretty good. They are very good, in fact, on this one. And Tommy has come along to assist. And it's Tommy's all... yeah. They're about as good as you get. They are about as good as you get. Is anybody going to actually remove these bloody turrets? I have to shout at someone to do it. Halogen, can you... You are closer. Yeah, there's no way to move these ones either. They're... Once these are placed, they can't be moved, unlike the other turrets we were looking at. So... Oh... Yeah, I know, the dementia sucks. We are working on fixing it. We will get there eventually. But... Yeah, currently... Not quite. What is currently being researched... Synth-made... composite, which we aren't actually... We're trying to get to the hyperweave. But... Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, Sakura... They've sorted out Sakura's... wandering or whatever it was. Well done, Scotty. Good work for helping out. Alright, Reactor 5 is going to come online, so we are going to have so much power going on in here. We shall be very well set. What we want is... Let's say a light there. So let's just do that. Make sure the room is well lit. Hopefully they will make sure to put the... I mean, we've got 2 coolers going on. Oh, the reactors aren't properly connected yet, of course, because we need to use hidden conduits to do it, but that's fine. I mean, power isn't a problem at the moment. The reason why I am building this is so that it doesn't become a problem in the future. That's the entire purpose of building this, is to make sure that, yeah, we don't have a power problem further down the line. And for the moment, I would say it is working. I'm slightly concerned that they are much more focused on building the reactors than they are about building the cooling system. I probably shouldn't have told them to build the reactors just yet, but you know, I figured they'd be set. I don't know why I figured they would, but forlorn hope, perhaps. I don't know whether if we just kept the doors open as an emergency procedure, maybe it would work. Or at least that will help vent stuff. Although I think we will have enough of these AC units on in time. At the moment it is kind of fluctuating around the 2021, which is what we want. Which is what we want. And I now believe these are connected fully. Yes, they are. Cool. We could build more batteries. I'm not sure. This is one of those things, like, do I need more batteries? Maybe. I feel like we drain so much power. I feel like we drain so much power so quickly that we are at the point where batteries, unless we get really big batteries, we're going to just burn through the power so quickly. That probably not. They're kind of useful for a very temporary emergency. Anything longer, yeah, I don't know if I can build a big enough battery bank, really. But we will see. We will see. Right, so this one here. So we'll store uranium in here. Set that one as important. Like those. Cool. And then We will put components in the other one, and then we will have Reactor 2 or Reactor Room 2 fully up and going, which is always nice. Drake is fully healed. We got everyone out of the hospital now. Everyone bar that poor penguin. Is there anything I can actually do? Like, what can I do to help you, penguin? I want to help you, but you are just kind of unconscious. You've been unconscious for a lot. I mean, you're in a nice, cool environment. But yeah. I don't know on that one. Can we... I mean, I can shove the penguin in a freezer, but... don't actually know if I can. I think that's the thing. I don't know if I can move the penguin there. Like the... let's try. Maybe. This is an ambitious thought. I could have just put a normal rather than that. I could have put the... Oh, well done, you made masterwork trousers. They definitely don't. They don't need a climate-controlled enclosure. They have been absolutely fine. It was just the heat wave got to Squirrel a lot more than it got to Pingu, which makes me think they were in a slightly different... I mean, they are different penguins. I don't know if... does this have the... Oh god, I don't know what I'm looking for. It should do. Temperature. Max, okay, so 30 to minus 70. Okay, so 60 to 20. Okay, so yeah, Squirrel is just... the penguin in general is a bit worse. If I was to... let's just drop that room down. To, let's say 18. Okay, yeah, that does work. Okay, that works. Right, so if we... Alright, and then we have... do you have... oh, I don't remember which way around I want that. So we, oh, no, I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay, we've learnt that. That was a big pain to learn, but we have got it. They're not capable of walking. They've lost a leg, but they're fine. You have survived your... I was about to go check on the infections, but they've got away with it. Oh, they are growing. Okay, Sweet Sunny D has reached the biological age of 10. Fantastic. Crafting, let's go for it. He seems to like crafting. And... I mean, cooking's always good in this colony. Okay, you can I mean, that's always good. Isn't affected by psychic phenomenon. Yep. Oh, wait. 4 pack. Jesus, okay. Sure, we'll go medical. I mean, mining's always good in this colony. It's good to be able to mine. That's a good idea there. Padre, thank you very much for the resubscription, by the way, for the 23rd month. A rolled cart salute to you from chat. Thank you very much indeed for the continued support. Can we... okay, we can't remove that on the penguin, unfortunately. Because, yeah, Caleb said the squirrel is a painful scar on their brain, but Sadly, I cannot fix it. Cargo pods have dropped us Synthread. Well, been cool if you'd dropped me some hyperweave, I'm not going to lie. That would have been very helpful, but alas, you did not. Oh, the War Queen is checking out the reactor room. What do you think, Cuddles? Is a good reactor room for you? Oh, right, storage. Just some regular old components in there. Do I need to put that one on important? I probably do, actually. Yeah, so it's more important to have them stored in there than some of the other places. We've got plenty, like it's not a problem chucking some components into that shed. For once, our quarry isn't entirely filled with steel. Random fire foam, but I don't know where they came from. We have got random fire foam poppers everywhere. We might need to use some of this space up here, or maybe in this corner, for when we're making the hyperweave. I may have to run some pipes around the base. Hey! A new recruit. Mere welcome. Did I promise to repair anything? Well, you got a prosthetic hand. You're fine. What are you? You are going to be a soldier? I don't really know what you're going to do most of the rest of your time here. I mean, I guess you're a medic, but we don't have a crazy need for you. So you will be a soldier. You will probably be a medic. But I suspect a lot of your... don't know why your childcare... Why are you bothering with childcare at that point? A lot of your time here is going to be spent with... I reckon I'm just going to leave you on hauling and cleaning duty. I think you can be a doctor first and foremost, but if there is nothing to doctor, which there isn't a lot of the time, you can just go and haul and clean. I mean, it makes sense. We do need that going on in this base. We need that in quite a lot. We need the logistics in this quite a lot at times. So, yeah, not a bad idea. Ah, right, they've cleared that run of things. What gun turret do we reckon? Let's try these. I'm going to go with these as our... God, they've got some range on them. As our, front line defense. Quite compact as well. I might be able to get... Yeah, that one's going to struggle to aim. That might be overkill. Like I say, my concern would be the getting hit and detonating each other, but I don't think it, like, one space in between them isn't going to make any bloody difference. If they're going to get hit, they're going to get hit. Regardless. I would also like to haul all of that out of the way at some point, because it just looks crap. So, if we can do that. More masterworks? Noodlebrain? You are... Noodlebrain is the master of making trousers. Good work. Thank you for bits. Saying update on all the children. Well, they're all doing pretty well. Sweet Sunny D is hungry, but, it's not, not a bad character in all of this. Composite Bow is having a chat with Nokia Sphere, or is actually learning how to do the crafting. Good stuff. Recurve Bow is, doing all right. Going to be probably relatively social. And then Fiero is just been born. Christian Sweden, thank you very much for the resubscription of the 36th month. It is a lot of months indeed. Thank you so much for the continued support. Saying 3 years, yeah. Thank you very much indeed for the 3 years. 3 years of support to this channel. The great Christian Sweden. Here we go. The Mega Sloth is... In fact, the Mega Sloth is younger than a lot of our colonists. I don't know how long their lifespan is, but feels like it would be a long lifespan for them. Thank you for bits of saying kids grow up so fast. I was saying, someone feed my child. In the Rimworld, when you get to that age, you feed yourself. I mean, admittedly, it's not like they're having to make food. They literally just have to go to the freezer that is quite literally filled to the brim with food. But yeah, no. Right, if we copy that and then just use that, because I think that was all the psychoid leaves going in there. Noodle Brain has made more Masterwork trousers. Good stuff, Noodle. So, we're going to have a lot of corn that I'm hoping will go in here. Might as well put corn in these bits, you know. There's no reason not to. Yeah, I mean, we have a freezer full of how many meals? 4,800. We have a large amount of corn coming in soon. We lost quite a few cabbages to the nuclear reactor incident, but there we go. Christian Sweden says Megasoft actually has any uses. So, it does have a couple of uses. One, it is it's very good at defending the base if things have gone disastrously wrong and enemies are inside the base. It will mess them up. Two, it is actually quite good at mining. So if, for example, I actually do want to clear this rock over here. So it won't mine in the quarry, but it will help dig through rock faces. Now, this map doesn't have the most of that to do, but it can do it. Also, I think if I was to say, let's mine this silver ore, I think it would help with that as well. Might as well go get some free money. Not that I need it, but may as well. And also, it does provide wool. It's one of the more useful animals, to be fair. Yeah, it does provide wool for making of clothes. Yep, you're off. You're off to go mine the silver. So, I don't think it's quite as quick as like a level 20 miner, but it's pretty good. And you may as well use it. So I think it can haul stuff around as well. Reaver has hit a trap while fixing up the walls. Reaver, you okay? Yeah, you'll be fine. Not ideal, but you will be fine. I mean, these things do look pretty mean. Tycan, maybe don't fight the geese. The geese are terrifying. They've done some... Never mind. Tycan is more terrifying. Don't mess. Oh no. Tycan! Stop drinking the coffee. That's why you went after the goose. You were, you were full of caffeine and thought you could go and take it on. Bloody dogs, honestly. The German Shepherds are always up to no good. What in the... Why is there so much junk in here? Why is there so much junk in there? That's a good question. Am I an idiot? Is there a reason? Is there a rhyme or a reason for it? Possibly. I just don't know what that rhyme or reason is. Do I know where I can dump it? I mean, I really want to dump it next to the hotel. I feel like it feels wrong to dump it there. Maybe we'd store some more like dump bins down here. Also not sure what I'm going to do with this space, because I was going to use this as a rec room, but we've kind of fitted up here, so... yeah, maybe I'll have more bedrooms down here, or we'll do something else here. We could put it in a transport pod and fire at another base. You know what, that's not a terrible idea. What if... Can we... Right, okay. We're gonna mess around. Oh, it's the remains of the mech thing we shot up. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna go and give it to the Blue Moon Corporation. I don't actually know. Never really done. It's not like we're not firing toxic waste at them, right? We're not that level of asshole. I could be, but I'm not. Oh, Sakura. I know. It's tough. We're trying to... We're desperately trying to learn the things to fix your brain. That toxic build-up was pretty rough. How is you? Okay, yours is gone. Belisarius is calming down now. So the thing is, I would fire the toxic waste packs at Blue Moon, but Blue Moon will fire more back at me, right? So it's not really worth it. But the metal chunks, I don't know whether Blue Moon care about that. So we're going to just, yeah, piss them off. Basically because I can. It's a great idea. No way this can go wrong. No way this can go wrong in the slightest. But it will be funny to try and see what happens. Right, so if we... Probably... we'll leave the last dustbin empty, because who knows what we might need to store there. We don't really need to turn the machines on down here yet. If we start running out of concrete or sandstone, I can just fire up the big drills and it'll work once again. I mean, if I manage to... I don't think we can really, like, directly hit their base, but if we did, like, manage to hit their base and they came for a raid, well, it's a good reason to test out my new and improved gun turrets, isn't it? Really. This does look like a mess. I feel like these might need a little bit more space. Like, I feel like this annoys me a bit, but... if they're very powerful and they do the job, I'm going to not complain too much. But my want for organisation might make me change that setup. We will see. We will see. On that one. You know what? I don't think we need to call... I don't think I'm going to call the slave ship in today. We've got people already on the recruitment. You know, this is the most people we've captured for quite a long time, which is cool. Okay, right, here we go. Hey, Blue Moon. Look, they appreciate it. It's +2. Have some metal scrap. I promise it's a gift. I mean, that's quite funny. I gotta build another one. We'll fire some more metal scrap at them. Wow. They actually appreciated it. I feel like like there's been some like cultural misunderstanding. Like I'm sat there thinking it would piss them off as I'm just firing like random metal debris at them, and turns out they just appreciated it. Maybe they are doing that badly for resources. That they are happy to accept whatever we launch at them. Oh yeah. So in case maybe you are new to this to this game, maybe you haven't seen much of this one before, but the Blue Moon Corporation are probably the most powerful enemy faction. They are the most high-tech of the enemies. They will come with the best equipped soldiers, weapons, armor, all of that stuff. They are, outside of maybe a very high-end mech raid, they are probably the biggest threat we face, and I would think that a well-equipped Blue Moon assault is probably as scary, if not scarier, than a mech raid, even though mechs can't morale break. The Blue Moon brings some pretty nasty weaponry. So, yeah, they are fearsome, and we are just flinging some junk at them, and they are surprisingly chill about it. which is great. My new favourite thing to do. Unreal Penguin, what are you up to? You're going to bed. What were you doing? Maybe burning bodies, but I don't know. Oh my god, that place is full of dead rhinos. Oh, for a second I thought that was Christian who'd just gone for a nap. I didn't end up watching it, but the steel is gone. So I'm going to say Christian Sweden did a good job clearing that up. Now what I was going to do... how far out? Okay, we can go quite far out. I'm thinking if we are going to build some more bedrooms, do we just expand out here? Like, it's easy to expand out here. And keep everything quite close. So yeah, maybe we go down that route. So I reckon we can just mine out this cliff. There's a chance it will be bugs. I'm hoping this is like a small enough hill that there's no bug spawn potential. There may be. We'll see. Plus, digging this out is always good for tank. Actually, the other thing we should do. We didn't really... the rhinos attacked us and distracted us last time. We should do that to be able to get tanks up into that corner if need be. Yeah, do not worry. The tanks will make sure the tanks have space to manoeuvre. It is very important to us that we can manoeuvre tanks and not have tanks fall off the edge of the map. Because, you know, that broke the game a bit. Actually, that broke the game the most completely I've ever seen this game break. And this, like the spaceship taking off and getting a bit busted up. I mean, it happens. That one there wasn't the craziest of glitch. The tank falling off the edge of the world. That was a really unique, weird thing. Dennis was playing a spot of poker. I don't think we've sold a damn thing over here. I'm sure I'm doing something wrong with how this is set up. It's possible they just don't bring enough money to buy this. I mean, they might not want to, let's face it. But yeah. Who knows? You know what we might be able to do? So we aren't really in need of a... what's it called? Slave ship, but maybe... which one would it be? Glitterworld, or maybe we could buy Hyperweave. I think Glitterworld might give me the best chance. We can have a go. They expected more from... What was wrong with the visitor? What was wrong with the visit? Sorry. Like, they give us this score, and I don't know why. I don't have any... There's no rhyme or reason for it. It's just kind of, it happens, and... Yeah, it's never really said why. I don't know why Michael Kiwi decided to make the trousers before going to do the call the ship in. It's a bit of a mystery to me. Yeah, maybe because they were locked to the ship for... I think this is a different group. I could be wrong, though, to be fair. Maybe it is that same group that did get locked in the ship. None of you are any good at trading. You've got Shoot Frenzy. Rydell, your creativity. There is occasionally trade. Research. Surgery. No one else is any good. Longbow, you're awake. Let's go and see if you're... if they've got anything for us. Right. We have a walrus. I'm not sure this is the colony for you, walrus. What the hell are these? Great wolf. Not seen these before. Genetic engineered canine modeled on long extinct dire wolves. These fearsome predators were created as pets for the Glitterworld elite. Wild great wolves now populate many planets due to their tendency to escape confinement. So these are like the wargs, just better, I guess. I guess. Kind of cool. Not what I was here looking for in the slightest, but do you have... You have Synthread, you have Glitterworld Medicine. You do not have any of the crap that I want. Particularly... no, you're pretty useless. You have got a concrete modern computer. You've got 2 hyperscreen TVs. Jeez. You got a laser pistol. You got a bullet storm in there. I don't care about charge pistol. I will take. When there's a bullet storm for sale, then I will take a bullet storm, pretty much. Because let's face it, they want to buy many drugs, of which I have a lot. So we can sell you. Okay, I'm gonna buy the Glitterworld medicine from you. I'm gonna guess. Right, I'm gonna guess we're gonna need Synthreads to make hyperweave. I don't know. I'll go buy a bunch of it while I'm here. Oh, I need a Nutrimine. Yeah, nick all of that. Because it's not like we have a problem affording any of this. I can just go minus 500. Oh no, what a shame. We need to give them more. 1,000 smoke leaf? You can't afford that. Like, this is not even close to the amount of smoke leaf I have, and they can barely afford it. Let alone the iced coffee or the psychite tea, which we have almost, like, we're crazy, crazy rich. Alright, so that was there. Could you call in Exotics Goods Trader after you've had some food? And then once you've done that, we'll see if the Exotic Goods Trader has hyperweave. If they have a corpse tree, that would be cool as well. I'd very much appreciate that, but I'm not expecting that. Right, Exotic Goods. Go on then, Lombo. Let's see what they've got. They have some goats and a Siamese cat. Come on, hyperweave anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Oh, okay, we can buy bioferrite from them. That's interesting. No, you got nothing good here. Worth a try, I guess. Yeah, they've really not got anything good. We can buy an eyeball. I mean, we could buy a book. Martial arts book, sure. Why not? Like, at this point, why not? It's really not a reason not to. We're not going to use any of that stuff. I would love to buy some of that from you, but I can't. You also have Glitterworld medicine, which I will take. You've got some advanced going. There's not any point. I don't really need it. So we will. Bothered by? Oh, actually, their skill trainers of shooting is relatively useful. Yeah, sure, we can buy them. I'll forget to use them immediately, and we will sell you a load of drugs. And the psychite tea. To be fair, the psychite tea does have its uses outside of drugs. Like, it can be useful. It is needed for wasters, so you know, it's not completely villainous. But as Caleb has said, yes, we're paying for everything with drugs. We're literally just a cartel, pretty much. I mean, have you seen our collection of pets? We have a lot of exotic pets. Actually, no, in the grand scheme of things, I feel this is probably the least exotic selection of animal. Like, we've got so many dogs: German Shepherds, Huskies, and Great Danes. We don't have, like, we've only got 2 cheetahs. We haven't got lions like we had last time. Probably not the crazy. But, I mean, yeah, we've got tanks, a lot of guns. We are essentially just just the cartels. I mean, we're not quite as villainous in the grand scheme of things. We could be worse. We do tend to just stick to ourselves. Someone's telling me, Chelsea have won tonight. Well, that makes it, if you're telling me the truth, I mean, I would hope so. I would hope so. So I'm gonna check on my phone. They thank you for informing me. Yeah, well, that's a surprisingly good result. Happy days. This morning Chelsea is very up and down. Finally, we're going to learn how to make hyperweave. What do we actually need for this? It's not going to tell me how to do. Process chem fuel into hyperweave. Okay, so it is just chem fuel we need. We don't have to go through any other stages to get there. It's not too bad, really. I mean, we can probably... do I pipe it into it, or can I carry it? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we need to make it work. To be fair, I could probably take that pallet and have it go through there. Yeah, we have no problems with chem fuel and acquiring chem fuel and anything like that. We are, funnily enough, quite well set for the old chem fuel. Let's move those away. Right, let's just... No, okay. Okay, so... we can just go... whoop, fill you full of... random bits of steel. Oh. Fantastic. I like this. Just if I want to clear out any of these bins of steel waste, we can just. It would be Oh. Okay. Well, that was good. Oops. Oh dear. Wow, you are unlucky. You are so unlucky. I mean, actually, Alien was quite unlucky as well in that one. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, though, right? Like, I can fit. Alien's lost an eye. Well, that's not a problem. We can actually give you a better one than ever before. But yeah, like a roof collapse has. I didn't really think about that. I probably should have done. To be fair, though, I didn't really think about it because 99% of the times it just doesn't matter. Okay, the good news is no overhead mounting to worry about. But the bad news is Blindas took a falling rock to the head or the neck. That's so unfortunate. That's like bloody Halogen's death in the surgery. Can we build... Do we have the technology? Where would we build it if we did? Could I build it quick enough? There is the Resurrector serum. I feel like I can probably build it, I just don't know where I build it. Can I... Bugger. I can't. Okay, I can. There is a way to build it, I just haven't got it yet. Well, yeah, that is the end of Blindas. We cannot do that unless... Quick, kangaroo. Here's an idea. I wouldn't normally store them. I don't normally keep them. However, there is a chance. Nah, damn it. It was worth a go. I could stick them in the freezer, but they if I remember rightly, the resurrection thing, it doesn't matter about the time. Sorry, it doesn't matter about the temperature. It's just like the time. The longer they're dead, the more difficult it is. You know, they're kind of screwed at that point, which is unfortunate. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, we don't have any. I don't think we have any of the serums. We only have Metal Blood serum that we've probably got it on a quest or something. But yeah. Although, as as Caleb has said, yeah, we do have an unnamed thing. So Blindas II can make a reappearance in this one. So yeah. There we go. Blindas II. You have got a fantastic apron going on. I'm not going to lie. You have found the pink apron and you have claimed it as your own. I presume it is the apron that you've got. You are very happy with that apron. So there we have it. Yeah, we will. I say we will go with that rather than the the serum. Blindas II is probably better than Blindas I. I don't know. Blindas I is quite good. If the second is a better soldier. What's going on in here? Christian Sweden, what happened to you? Oh, I think you got hit in the collapse as well. Yeah, a little bit of a cave-in went on while doing the mining. Right. Launch. Who would like? Oh. The Blue Moon are not so happy about it, but well, they don't dislike it. They just don't. I think it doesn't improve their mood, but they don't hate us. Either way, you know, it's fine. They can still take it. They're not angry at us jumping scrap on their base. Well, Michael the Kiwi wants a party frenzy. Oh dear. Well, that is, I think, in all of my playthrough, I admit it, actually, last playthrough I probably did the most mining out of caverns and whatnot, because our base was largely underground by the end of that. That is the first, that's the first serious injury, let alone first death from rock slides. Now we did have someone who lost an eye, which we can fix. Who lost an eye? We seem to have patched them up. Who lost an eye? Oh, was it Alien that lost an eye? God, now I've got to try and find where you are on the list of there. Love how you've gone straight back into the quarry. Right, do we have bionic ear? We don't have a bionic eye, I don't think. We can install eye patch. We're not going to do that. Okay, so we need two. Did it say Archotech eye? I thought there was Archotech ears. Archotech. Oh no, there is Archotech eye. Okay, never mind. I thought it was arms. Which eye is it? Right eye. Installed Archotech eye. Right eye. Good news. Oh well, you've inspired surgery. You want to do your surgery on yourself? I don't know. Thank you. Even if you were very good, I feel like trying to plug an eye in is not going to be. It's not going to go well, is it? Ew. Longbow. What have we got going on up here with the order? An order's gone wrong slightly. There we go. Longbow. Another trader has turned up. Combat supply. Sometimes they have a lot of money on. No, that's the V whatever arms dealers have a lot of money on. This lot here, normal. Anything fun? for us to buy. Not really. There's a shuttle engine we could buy, but it's not really useful to us. Nothing funky, no. Nothing really all that exciting. The anti-material, they were very powerful, weren't they? Yeah, okay. That is something that is exciting. I'll take the anti-material rifle, because that is bloody powerful. And in return, hey, would you like some drugs? We can do minus 750. Okay, well, you can't afford even that. Maybe building another shuttle is not the worst idea in the world. You are right. So we will now sell you 800 drugs. Oh, it's great. We have just got so much. So many drugs and so much money. We can just buy whatever comes up that takes our fancy. Alright, have we built that? Okay, we have built that. Unfortunately, Blindas must be assigned to the sarcophagus. Was Blindas... Oh, well, their best friend died. That was Halogen. Who liked them the most? Who would most want to be the one? Looks like Bumpy. Bumpy, wherever you've gone, I've lost you in the list of colonists now, because the colonists is so many. It might actually be genuinely quicker to find someone this way than trying the other ones. You can bury your friend. But there we go. Yeah, it turns out that should probably have been more careful with... It's one of those things that, having played this game for however many years and having literally never had a problem with that. Like, people have been slightly injured, but never had a big problem with that. And yeah, it's always going to happen eventually, I guess. And sure enough, we paid the price. There has been a lot of the deaths in this colony have come from that sort of thing. They've just been caught out. Halogen, the first colonist death was a botched operation, very unlikely. Was Buttstuff Snakes killed in combat? I think these two might have been killed in combat. Don't remember how Alien invaded. I don't remember how they died now. Yeah, I don't remember how the original Alien Invader died. And there may have been some from combat defending the base. Oh, you died in the tank, didn't you? Yeah. I don't know whether... does it say... Were you killed by a lynx? Oh, you might have been eaten by a lynx. I don't know. Not sure. But yeah, either way, it is unfortunate. What was the artwork on this? Sarcophagus is engraved with a portrayal of Blindas cowering from Hammond while Hammond kicks him. Oh no. Bumpy! You need to do better on the artwork here. Not a very fitting memorial, I'm not going to lie. Bumpy, they were your friend. Okay, right. So, we're remembering what happened with the few deaths that we have. So, Buttstuff Snakes and Picard were killed by, yes, the kangaroo invasion. That was the one. Alien Invader died in a tank, got locked in a tank and died. Halogen was a botched surgery, and Blindas was killed by falling rocks. Alien, oh look at that! Jesus Christ! I mean, Alien is making a good point. Alien is basically more robot than human at this point. A bionic spine, respiration rib, Archotech leg, Archotech eye, and you're only 18 as well. Lord. He's just a kid, and you are... I hope you're not body purist. Underground pessimist, abrasive, great memory, beautiful, full of mech parts. Is basically what you are. I mean, you are probably the most... You will be by far the most enhanced of the humans we have. We've got quite a few quite heavily, like, bionic humans or synthetic. Like, a lot of people here have got replacement parts. It is true to say. Quite a few have got some form of replacement parts going on. But yeah, I mean, we can make Alien more mech, and probably will as time goes on. But there we go. We have almost figured out how to make the hyperweave. However, that is going to have to be the end of today's stream. We have rebuilt and refortified the kill box. We exploded everything and have then rebuilt the kill box. Still yet to be tested. We'll be interested to see how this... Oh, okay, no. We're going to find out now. Because I want to see what the raid does. Longbow, I was about to say Longbow's got pregnant. Again, more bows are going to appear. However, there is a raid coming, and that means we are... thankfully, the outer door will close, at least. But we will find out how these upgraded turrets fare. Shut the doors. Now, I believe this raid is not an instant attack, so this is a prepared one. Now, realistically, I would get everybody in the Normanton and I'd fire it. However, I know what the Normanton is capable of. We have seen multiple times what the Normanton is capable of, so I want to see what my turrets can do. I will use my regular mortars, if anything. I will use the regular mortars, because I want to test my kill box. However, I don't want to risk it failing. Like, if it fails, if those turrets are not good, and we get breached, we lose. So, this is a 10,000 point raid. I will admit, though... okay, well, I was going to... Okay, right, it's a 10,000 point raid. However, they've got spears. I'm now less worried. I'm not going to... What exactly are you going to do? How is this a 10,000 point raid? This is the toughest raid that they can throw at me. 10,000 points, oh, sorry. Thing down here, threat points. 10,000 is the highest they can use. You've got 117 people armed with spears, clubs and axes. You do know I have 3 tanks. Well, actually more than that, technically. I have a spaceship. Is this really your best idea? I don't even know if I need to use the mortars at this point. I might let one have a fire. Whee! Well, just clip the back of them. It really didn't do anything. That one actually fired? No, it didn't. Go on then, you can have a fire. This is more of a just to make sure. I think we knocked out maybe one of them. It's not. Actually, the turrets have not. The mortars haven't been very good. Oh, that one did a bit better. I mean, I can just aggro them into... Are they Neanderthals? Oh, okay. So, Neanderthals are tough. They will take an absolute battering. So... Yeah, maybe we let the mortars do their thing. For now. We will see what these turrets... we will find out from the turrets, but if we can thin the numbers a little bit. Just in case. Hey, Eve. You are rolling around on the floor. How are you doing, chonky cat? I was going to go and make sure. Don't use Glitter World medicine, for heaven's sake. did we have... Okay, so we've got enough medicine. Oh, there was a thump. Still got 110. We killed 4. There'll be another... Oh, that was a better shot. I mean, I'm hoping I can kind of aggro them into charging early. That would be good. Okay, they're down to 90. Clip the edge of them. Which is, you know, not great, but... Okay, they are beginning the assault. I will let them... No, okay, hold fire. Because what they're going to do is they're going to run up to the wall. And I can't risk blowing up my own wall. Right. Do we put Alien? I feel like Alien wouldn't go in a tank, ever. It's just, you know, the trauma from last time. We are going to... Now, I'm unlikely to need this. But I will put people in a tank just in case. So, this is very much a... unlikely to require. However, I would rather have people... like, ready for action in a tank in case something starts going wrong. You never know. But I do want to make sure we've got safety. I'm also just checking all the doors are down. They are going to be funneled into the kill box where I want them to be funneled into, pretty much. We should probably make sure the robots don't do anything stupid. They are all miles away. No, I should probably just do that. I should put all the robots into Area 1 as well when this goes off, so they don't accidentally stumble out into the... There's a lot of quite injured people that are slow moving. There's a lot of potential for prisoners if we end this fight quickly. In fact, this bit here is so narrow. You know, the old 300, we will... whatever, their numbers will count for nothing kind of speech. We have basically made that here. It wasn't designed to do what it's done here, but it's quite interesting by spreading them out like this. They're going to... I mean, they're about to have a real bad day, is what they're about to do. Oh, that's... Oh, those things are very powerful. Yeah. They're having a bad time. Life is bad. Life is bad to be a raider here. Good lord. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Those are brutal. They've done their job. They've done their job. Good lord. They are not even expensive to repair. They cost a lot of power to run. They take so much before the barrels need changing as well. They are immensely powerful. They are. Unsurprisingly, devastating. Good lord. Caleb, I see their bits. What mod are those turrets from? I'd like to put them some on my grav ship. They are from Defensive Machine Gun Turret Pack. There we go. I think it was Halogen that suggested this last week. I might be wrong. But I think it was Halogen that suggested these ones. Either way, yeah, they're powerful. Holy crap. They are devastating. Admittedly, again... One thing helped massively there is that the enemy were very stupid, and they basically walked one at a time into a plethora of gun turrets, and they got decimated. So, yeah, not really a big surprise here. There is a staggering amount of people to capture, although a lot are going to die before we get to them. Well, you're dead in 2 seconds. Right, Seal. Not getting to you in time. Not really getting to any of you. You maybe. Are you any good? Ooh, maybe. Psychically deaf. It's pretty good. 2 hours, we can get there. We can probably fix that as well. But that, you know, that is going to be... that is going to be where I leave it for today, as we'll be here for another 20 minutes clearing up and you know, sweeping up all of this. So, yeah, we will leave it there. The nation of Dulmok, I'm probably not pronouncing that one correctly. They learnt a valuable lesson today. Don't run at machine guns with a... I mean, these aren't not just any machine guns either. I mean, this was a lot less honourable than the charge of the Light Brigade. I'm not going to lie. Just don't... With spears, don't run at 50 caliber machine guns, because you're really going to lose. Especially don't run one at a time. Yeah, no, it's not going to go well for you, is it? So, yeah. They're very powerful. Next time out, we will... I mean, we've largely built up the hotel area, which is quite cool. I like this bit. This is a fun little build over here. I think we will try and prepare this ship for space. We'll try and look at getting ready to go and get some Vaxstone, so we can expand this ship even more, and we can, yeah, hopefully have some fun with some space exploration and see how that all pans out. No idea yet. But yeah, that will be my plan next time. Rimworld will probably have some other ideas and throw something weird at us, but for now we will try and upgrade our ship, get ready for space, maybe make some space suits and sort out an astronaut team and all of that. And Longbow might have another child. We might get the third bow going on. Why is everybody eating in Clymer and Dylan's bedroom? I don't understand. Either way, that is going to be it for this stream. Thank you all very much for watching, of course. A very big thank you to those who donated, those who subscribed. It is always immensely appreciated indeed. Is going to be it from me. Eve's ran off. She didn't even say goodbye. How rude of her. Yeah. I will be back, in theory, on Saturday. This should be Saturday and Sunday streams for you this week. Last week I forgot I was busy on Saturday when I said that. But yeah, there should be a Saturday and Sunday stream for you this week. Fingers crossed. That though is going to be it from me. Of course, thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.